God, are you all chatty this morning? Or afternoon? It's noon. I just woke up. Hello. I have to move. I have to move closer. Thank you for giving Estes a shout out. But time it is. Fucking, my mic is not picking up how exhausted I am. Okay. um, hello, brother. Hello, Rose. Sorry, Rouge. Sorry, my bad. Can I teach you math? Probably. I don't know. I finished high school with an 100% math average. Fucking, I don't know why Loculus is still here. He's staying. Care. Can you tell Valius to stop looking at you like that? Sorry, my bad. Do you want him mad? Fucking, what do you want from him? He's staring into our souls. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Hello, Esthis. Hello, Lolo. Hello, Rouge. Hello, brother. I want to eat him? That's so mean. I mean, I guess if you eat him first, he can't eat me. But that also means you have to eat me. Fucking. Hey, yo. Um, we're playing a game that, uh, Amos, requested. It's Dancing with a Beautiful Robot. Yeah. Damn, if this game could open. It's a visual. Oh shit, it did open. I don't know how loud it is. Oh, I let me unmute it. Yes. Is it? I fucking turned it down. My cat is outside my door, like pawing at it because he wants in my room. Let me fucking let this bitch in. I open the fucking door for this motherfucker and he doesn't even come in. He just sits there. Oh shit. Hold on. Wait. Shut up. I've wrong robot. Yeah, sorry. I gotta fix things. There I am. Oh man, I think Valius and I are gonna cover some of the text. So I have to read. But this is what we're playing. Yeah. Dancing with a beautiful robot. Okay. Oh, let me unmute the game. Is this an Otome game? Maybe. I don't know. Almost has played this. I haven't. I'm going into this blind. Oh, let me move chat up here. Metaton dating sim. Yeah. Okay. Fucking new game. Enter name Neo. Yeah. How do he under break fuck. I already fucked up. Wait, hold on. Wait, I might have an idea. Wait. Wait. Oh, fuck. Kill him. Okay. Fucking. Oh, this bitch. Oh, this. I'm gonna yell. Screen capture. There we go. There we go. That way you guys can see it. Look, I'm so professional. Where the fuck is chat? Chat is should be above me. Yeah. Yeah. Let me do this. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Under a bright pink cherry blossom tree, a humanoid robot goes on one knee in front of a human woman. His hair sways in the wind as he begins to speak. I love you. Thank you, Robotron. Since the day I met you, you've brought so much light into my life. I cannot hold these feelings inside my chassis anymore. Your phone rings, and with your and you groan, prying your eyes from your laptop screen for a moment to search for the object. Right in the middle of the climax. Oh, Robotron, I love you too. The woman begins to cry and hugs the robot melodramatically. I knew nothing could separate us, not even a premature oil leak. You stop searching for your phone and look back at the screen, chuckling at the choice of words. Wow. The phone keeps ringing and you tisk as you grab it, finally answering the call. The couple on screen is now crying in each other's arm. Hello? Hey Neo, it's Emmett, the new secretary. Oh hey, what's the matter? Turn back to the laptop screen where the couple are making out as fireworks blow off in the distance. POV, me and Loculus. Damn it, you missed the beginning of the kiss scene. There's a meeting. Now Robotron is crying in the woman's arms. In his arm. Wait. Oh shit. Now Robotron's carrying the woman in his arms as his legs turn into rockets. Neo, are you still there? You blink and pause the video so you can concentrate on the call. Yeah, sorry, I was watching the new show on channel 12. Oh, the new show? They've really outdone themselves, right? He chuckles as you look at the paused video, now stopped on still Robotron's ass. Oh, sorry, but... fuck. I'm not sure the boss will be very happy about it. You think? A chuckle leaves your mouth as you imagine your boss's reaction. This new show is clearly a bad imitation of his style. Emmett snorts but then clears his throat. Well, actually, I called you to tell you that you've been summoned to a meeting. You furrow your brows at the unexpected information. A meeting? When? Now? Really? Right now? Looking at the clock in the far back of the dance studio, you sigh. You still have a few minutes before your break is over. Who called the meeting? The boss himself? Mettaton? Damn. You arrive at the meeting place on time, but the boss isn't there yet. Your coworkers keep whispering between themselves, wondering why he called a meeting on such short notice. Only some of the managers of each sector of the MMT enterprise. Fucking MTT. Fucking not MMT. I'm dyslexic. Are present. You greet them as you get in and sit in your chair beside Diana, who's eagerly waiting for you. Her silver hair is a beautiful mess, like always. Hello? Fucking... Do you have any idea what's happening? No clue. She sighs and goes back to another new arrival while you watch her with amusement. Diana's curiosity always gets the best of her. She's the manager of fashion design, one of the big sectors of the company. Some of the others include music, finances, publicity, choreographer. You're responsible for the latter. You've been working with Mettaton for 2 years now. In your senior year of your college dance major, the human world was shaken by the sudden news that monsters would now live on the surface. You had heard stories about monsters and now that and how they used to live in harmony with the humans in the distant past, but that's all you thought they were, stories. But then monsters were everywhere and people couldn't ignore them anymore. The child ambassador of Frisk was the one responsible for mediating the negotiations between monsters and humans. They made it possible for monsters to begin to integrate within the human world. It was then that the human world got to know Mettaton. The boxy robot took the entertainment industry by storm and began to quickly gain popularity among humans with his YouTube videos. You were delighted by his human charisma and decided to make your final college choreography project about him. A tribute, if you will. Some of your professors hadn't approved of your choice, the prejudice clear in their words as they evaluated you. But not even 2 days had passed before you received a call asking if you were interested in meeting Mettaton. You thought it was a prank, but you jokingly agreed anyway. Only a second later, someone knocked on your door, and it was the robot himself, unmistakably in his boxy form. He then asked your astonished self if you wanted to be his choreographer. Said he saw you very glamorous, in his words, presentation, and that it was exactly what he wanted for his own shows. You agreed, and your life changed drastically since you began to work with Mettaton. His popularity grew fast, and after a year he got his own primetime show, broadcast every weeknight. At first, most people were hesitant, but they soon accepted the boxy robot and his shows, and you got used to his charisma, dramatic personality in your life, and the caring way he treated his fans and employees. Maybe too used to it. The door slams open, briskly taking you away from your thoughts. Damn. Um. Hello, darlings. Mettaton poses in the doorway in his EX form, his bright smile almost blinding you. Did you miss me? Your coworkers cheer and you chuckle. He has his office clothes on, but that doesn't mean it's any less flashy. You can almost swear he has glitter on his collar, but it's nothing extraordinary coming from your boss. Let's go back to normal. As he enters the room, some coworkers can't help but swoon at the sight of him. He has that effect on both people and monsters, and it's obvious in his expression that he loves it. I'm ecstatic to see all my lovely managers here. Thanks, bestie. As always, he glances at you and winks. You smile back at him. You wink as well in response and he grins, seemingly satisfied with your reaction. So, darlings, the reason for this impromptu meeting is quite simple. I'm sure you were all well aware that the show on Channel 12 just aired. He grins, but his eyes flash a bright red for a split second. He clears his throat. Oh my god! Red eye, besties! Their pathetic attempts of imitating me are getting irritating, to say the least. We need a new performance for next weekend, one that will show them the real MTT show. He looks at the stunned employees. I'm all ears, darling. After a moment of silence, people raise their hands in a rush and begin to talk over each other, trying to get Mettaton's attention. You sigh, pinching the bridge of your nose. It's always like this. We could make a play with bright pink costumes. Mettaton waves his hand, scratching up his face. That's just too obvious. My MTT, the movie XXX, was all about that. I want something new, darlings. Come on. A new lights camera Mettaton challenge? Diana shakes her head, leaning close to the person to whisper. It needs to be a performance. Oh. In the middle of the... This is supposed to say chaos. In the middle of the chaos, you look out the window, watching the building shine under the morning light. Your eyes widen slightly when an idea crosses your mind. Looking back at the commotion, everyone is still talking over each other. You should speak up or interrupt. Raise your hand! Since everyone is talking, you might as well say your piece too. With a sigh, you raise your hand. Here it goes. Mettaton's eyes light up as they lock on you. Yes, don't call me that. Damn, don't be calling me that, man. Yes, beautiful, speak up. You can feel everyone's gaze on you and it makes you falter for a moment. You lock your own eyes on Mettaton's pink ones and focus. We can make a show that has some of your old songs and at the end we release a new one showing the different side of you. Singing and paying attention to what you have to say gives you the courage to speak and keep going. That way, we can show them what the MTT show really is and what it can be. Mettaton lets out an interested hum. What kind of new songs do you mean, darling? You stop, cursing inwardly. You didn't think that far ahead. Sifting through your scrambled thoughts, you try to think of something as everyone else's eyes are on you. A song with more romance. You suggest, letting out a sigh of relief at having an idea. Everyone knows you're quite fond of them. A smile lifts your lips as you remember that most of Mettaton's songs include romance. The other ones being mainly about himself. The robot laughs at your words. Is it too obvious? You spend a few seconds just smiling at each other when someone coughs. Damn, I hate this motherfucker by his face. He's ginger. My voice did not crack. Shut up. Make it more sensual. You freeze in place. What? Did you hear it right? Mettaton looks surprised for a moment, but then he bites his lips. Don't bite. This fucking sprite. Oh my. Archie, Metaton's human image consultant, continues with a smile. You've never used a sensual theme for humans before, Metaton. Now can be the time. It'll be amazing for your image. Metaton looks to the side and thinks about the new idea, and everyone holds their breath in anticipation. You, on the other side, swallow hard. Metaton had been playing it safe since he arrived on the surface, trying to test out the waters first. You yourself even advised him to do that exact same thing 2 years ago. But Archie's right. If Metaton makes a sensual song now, it'll be a total hit. The only problem is that you'll have to make a sensual dance for your boss, and then actually teach him the dance. Just thinking about it has your stomach flipping in a mix of excitement and embarrassment. You mentally cross your fingers, hoping Metaton would prefer something else. But he glances at you, and by the look in his eyes, you know you've lost. He turns to the others, grinning. I love it. You sigh as your coworkers celebrate, clapping excitedly. Diana smiles, giving you a look. Do your best to ignore her. Metaton laughs, the sound of it standing out amongst the commotion. Alright, beauties, we have 1 week. Let's create the most fabulous, blazing, and sensual performance the human television world has ever seen. Let's get to work, darlings. The others cheer out, and you give a nervous smile as you look around. Everyone is already leaving the room. The work has been done. You begin to follow Diana to the door when a certain someone stops right in front of you, blocking the way. Metaton smiles down, his metal skin shining with the bright light coming from outside. Wait a moment, darling. I need to talk to my most prized choreographer. Diana waves goodbye to you, and you watch as she and the others go back to their work, leaving you alone with your boss. He walks a step forward, and you swallow dry, doing your best to not take a step back. Metaton chuckles as he analyzes your face. Why do you look so nervous? You've been a huge help in the past with your glamorous choreography, darling. I know you can do it. I'm not concerned with whether or not I can do it, bestie. I just don't want to be exposing myself, you know? No, only people that get to experience this are Loculus Ukufa, King of Hell, self-proclaimed and actual. You bite your lip, not wanting to tell him that's not really the problem. Alright, what I'm gonna say might cheer you up. You arch one eyebrow, curiosity filling your mind, as Metaton strides even closer to you and whispers in your ear. At the end of the week, I'll give you a surprise, something that you've been wanting for a long time. A raise? Your heartbeat speeds up in response to his closeness. What is it? You have no idea what he means, but the way he says it is oddly suggestive, making your heart hammer in your chest. It can't be good for your health. Metaton just smirks at your question smirks at your question as he gives a step back. You'll have to wait and see, beautiful. I hope it's a raise. He then winks and touches your shoulder as he leaves, fingers lingering on your skin. Toodles. Neither. Can I hand in my resignation now, since you said that? Left alone in the meeting room, you hear his footsteps going further away. You take a deep breath. 1 week. You can do this. But as you glance at the empty doorway where your boss had just been a moment ago, his words repeat in your mind like a broken record. What does Metaton have in store for you? A raise. Before going to work the next day, you read for the 10th time a bunch of internet articles with the title, like, Are you falling for your boss? No. No. I am not falling for my boss. I got this motherfucker. I got my baby girl. After the events from yesterday, you decide you need to be careful, especially if you're going to be professional when making the choreography for Mettaton. But even if the article promised 100% efficiency when giving tips, not to fall for your supervisor and say it's definitely going to work, subscribe for more, they don't help to calm your nerves. Although they do tell you that you probably just hold your boss in high regard and advise you to not overthink it, as if that's easy. I love overthinking. Deep inside, you know that what you feel is something else, and it worries you even more, since these feelings could make you lose your job. I mean, if I lose my job, then it saves me the trouble from having to write up a resignation. After some bad experiences with employees dating in the company and one event where in order to woo someone, a monster employee flexed his muscles so hard, it blew out all the 9th floor windows. Mettaton's friend, Dr. Alphys and Archie, his image consultant, suggested that he implement a romance ban in the office, following some examples of some Japanese companies. Go homeless the next day, I'm fine with that. Alphys actually looked more excited about people secretly breaking the rule. That's wild. It'd be just like an anime. Sorry, she whispered with shining eyes. Since at the time Mettaton was still trying to make a name for himself in the human world, and window-breaking scandals would be bad for the company's image, the ban was implemented. Mettaton didn't like to fire anyone because of this rule, but it had happened before. 2 years later, you knew some employees dating secret, like Dr. Alphys predicted, but fortunately, no more windows have been broken since then. People in Monsters wonder if the rule also applies to Mettaton, but it's one of the main questions around the company. The majority think it does, but wonder why would he want to date an employee when so many models and pop stars are fighting for his attention? Either way, no one wants to risk it. However, it doesn't help that Mettaton is flirtatious by nature. He either doesn't know or doesn't care about personal space and can be very touchy-feely. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Do I look like someone that appreciates being touched? Do you look at this motherfucker and you go, this motherfucker likes being touched? I know I got my big boobs, but that doesn't mean you can touch them. Oh shit, I made myself too small. Only Loculus can touch them. I guess Valius. I'm only staring at your titties right now. You always try to stay professional and not let it interfere with your job, even if his flirting is constant. Mettaton hired you as his only choreographer, and he's counting on you. You can't let him down, but it's getting harder and harder to keep your cool near him with each passing day. And sensual choreography won't make it any easier. You're stretching in your studio to get ready to dance when your phone beeps, signalizing a message has arrived. Looking at the screen, you see it's from Mettaton. Hello, darling. Are you busy this morning? I may pay a visit later. XOXO. Your heart beats faster at the thought of being alone with your boss again after what happened yesterday. What could he want? Your phone rings, almost making you jump. When you look at the name displayed on the screen, you see it's Diana. The deep breaths you kind of notes accept the call. Hello? Hey, Neo. Do you have some free time? You think back to the message your boss sent you and bite your lip. Why? I need to discuss the costumes for the show with you as soon as possible. Maybe you can help me out with something. Can you meet up at the conference room now? You rub your neck as you think. If you leave the studio now, Metaton might appear and you'll lose the opportunity to talk to him. But if you don't go, you won't get to help Diana with the costumes. I want to go talk to the woman. Go to the meeting room and sit down on one of the chairs, looking over at the shining buildings as you wait for Diana to arrive. The fashion segment of MTT Company is a big one, since your boss adores human clothes and is a fashion icon on the surface. Most people who work there are alright, Diana being one of them, but some think they're better than other segments because they design clothes for Metaton. You do your best to just ignore them. Thinking about life, Neo? You turn around and see the fashion manager and Lion, her monster intern, near the door. Always. Literally me. That's so Neo-core. He snickers, entering the room along with Lion, his blue dress standing out in the pink room. And how are you? Is the project giving you trouble? You smile and wave at Lion. He nods, looking away as a blush appears on his face. You know he's still shy around you. Which one's Lion? Dude, I haven't played Undertale in so long. Is he an actual character? I'm stupid. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, no, quite literally. He's in the Hotlands. Diana sighs at your words, waving her hand. I'm almost passing out from exertion, but I'm fine. Let's not talk about it. And thanks for meeting up today. I really need to start making costumes as soon as possible. OMG, Hotlands OMG SBS reference? The hell is not called the Hotlands? Straight to the point, she gives you a sketchbook full of drawings of Metaton and the backup dancer's clothes. It's similar these nuts. Some parts are full of question marks and confused scribbles. You know this isn't my specialty, right? She rolls her eyes, sitting down by your side, her intern doing the same. Oh, shush. I always love your advice. You chuckle, grabbing the sketchbook from her. Alright, so what do you need help with? I was thinking about making some highlights on Metaton's hair and chest plate. She points out some parts on Metaton's costume, in order to fit the whole new Metaton idea. But I can't decide what color they should be. What do you think? Lion suggested blue, who thinks Metaton might look great with the color. You hum as you stare at the drawing and imagine Metaton wearing the outfit. It isn't a bad image at all. The performance calls for something new, but still sexy. Red? No! Blue! Red? Why not pink? Pink is too obvious. Smile at him, indicating the meeting room with your hand. The majority of the details are pink. Metaton is known for his pink obsession. We need something new, and red is the color of lust and passion. Okay, but blue. I'm like sitting here like I'm shaking like Mettaton by his shoulders, and I'm like, put on blue. I got my little hands on his dumb, stupid blazer, and I'm like shaking him aggressively back and forth, trying to get this motherfucker to wear blue. Diana thinks for a moment before grinning at you. You said you're bad at this. I love it. Right it is. No! You contemplate telling her that you actually didn't say you were bad, but let it pass with a smile as she docks down note from the sketchbook. Spend some time working on the details of Mettaton and the dancers' outfits with Diana, her intern always observing everything with interest. Losing yourself in thoughts of your boss wearing the outfit, you don't realize it's already noon until Diana mentions it. She tells Lion to go on ahead, and he turns to you with a concerned face. Hey, about the dance. She hesitates for a moment, and you arch your eyebrow. Yeah? You okay with the theme? I'm fine. You answer quickly, and it's her turn to arch a brow at you, making you sigh. I just don't want to lose this job. Just don't stare too much at his legs, and you should be okay. Give a weak laugh. You know, that's basically impossible. Yeah. Is it because he's all leg? Me too, bestie. You laugh quietly together, your laugh having a hint of desperation in it. Don't worry about it, you're Mettaton's favorite little dancer. He wouldn't fight you. Favorite little dancer, these nuts! Bitch, I'm huge. I'd even say he might like this. You roll your eyes at her suggestive expression. Oh please, the band. Stop worrying about the stupid band for a second, okay? No! You cross your arm, knowing that you can't just forget about it. You fired Anthony and Jessica last year. Stupid names. You should fire Archie, just because you can. Yeah, but they were basically stalking and harassing him, Neo. Remember these two employees who wouldn't let Mettaton alone, always flirting and saying inappropriate things at the worst time. Pass a hand over your face, sighing once more. Hey, we can do this. He puts a hand on your shoulder and smiles. I want her to make a move on me. Focus on the dance and let things happen. You accompany her to the door, her words etching into your mind as you leave the conference room. You wish things could be that simple. You go back to your studio and on the way grab a quick lunch from the box-shaped MTT Fabulous Vending Machine trademark. You see Burger Pants carrying a box of ice cream as he passes by, but decide to not bother him since he's too focused. The guy works part-time in the company's cafeteria and does some cameos in Mettaton's plays. Your boss once told you he invented Burger Pants would leave the job when they arrived at the surface, but the guy never left. Apologies. It's noon. It's actually like 1:30, and I woke up probably like 15 minutes before stream. I woke up 15 minutes before stream to almost sending me a fuck ton of texts being like, you have stream soon, please wake up. You imagine it has to do with Mettaton offering him acting opportunities in his shows. Since then, Burger Parrot seems to smile a lot more, and it's a different smile from that sarcastic one so characteristic of him. Oh my god. For the rest of the day, oh shit, sorry. For the rest of the day, you try some movements for the dance. Metaton's cousin, Napster Blue. Sorry. Metaton's cousin, Napster Blue. Yes. You guys, I think my mic cut it out, but I fucking screamed at the mention of Napster Blue. I love Napster Blue. I'm fine. It's working on the song for now, and you still don't know how the rhythm is going to how the rhythm is going to be yet, but testing some steps will surely help accelerate the process of creating the choreography. So putting some slow and fast-paced sensual songs in a playlist to give you the feeling of the performance. You begin to move along with the beat. You lose yourself for a moment, closing your eyes, and then the image of Metaton moving along with you invades your thought, making them shift to a dangerous, embarrassing path that makes your cheeks heat up, and you stop, cursing inwardly. The day you saw him in his EX form for the first time is still fresh in your mind. You went to his office to ask him about the show, but when you opened the door, your eyes locked with two long legs and pink boots. Your eyes slowly went up to his new form as your astonished brain kept repeating, "Oh no, he's hot," in a loop. No. Metaton still likes to remind you of that moment to this day. It was then you began to think that what you felt that when you felt when he was around could be more than just admiration. You shake your head and sigh, breaking away from your thoughts and focusing on the dance. It was also then you decide to push that feeling deep down for the sake of your job. Even Diana told you it'll be okay. You can't help but worry. You still want to work with Metaton to be with him. No, I don't. I don't want to be with him. Why would I want to be with Metaton when I have Loculus right next to me? Hello? Yeah, they gotta think about this logically, right? What am I doing? 1738. I'm texting someone, hold on. Anyway. Until now, you did your best to pretend your heart didn't beat faster every time you saw him. I thought his laughter would make you smile, even when you were feeling down. I do, I love my husband. But now you can't help but wonder if that's how you want things to be. Hold on, where's my actual husband? Hold on. Yeah. I know that, I guess we're like in the middle of stream or something right now, but oh, hello. I like that both of these motherfuckers have, ow! Red horns. Okay. Why is bro so wide? Leave him alone! Come on, my boots. Yeah. Come on, my boots. Okay. On the way to your job in the morning, you read some articles about current music tendencies. Since you work on the entertainment industry, you always have to keep an eye for new trends. One article talks about the rise of pop songs with provocative lyrics. At the moment, and another discusses how monster music was getting more and more visibility. You smile at the latter. It's about time. Monsters are working really hard to insert themselves into the human world. But prejudice is their greatest opponent. Company's corridors are bustling as you make your way to the sound department. Things are already getting chaotic. But it's always like this before a big event. Napster Luke has their headphones on when you arrive at their studio. Sorry, the music is kind of banging. They asked you to meet with them to discuss the new song, and you promptly agreed. You need the music to base your choreography on, so it's fast. The faster it's ready, the better. You wave at Napster Luke as you enter. Oh, hello, Neo. Oh, hee. Damn. Damn. They take their headphones off as they approach you. Fuck. Wait, I don't remember which button it is. I don't know my hotkeys. My hotkey. What are my hotkeys? It's this one. Oculus, you're actually going in this corner because I love you. Hee. The little guy, the little guy. They take their headphones off as they approach you. I'm glad you could come. No, put the headphones back on. You smile at them. The ghost is still shy around you, but it's much better than when you first met. They turned invisible every time you looked at them. No problem. How's the song going? Okay, I guess. They float to their laptop and open a file. Music fills the room, and you move your head along with the beat. I made this bass a while ago. I was waiting for the best opportunity to use it. It's still only the instrumental part, but you can feel the emotion in it. It's pretty great. You smile at them and they blink, their cheeks turning a light shade of blue. Oh my god. Oh my god. We both blush blue? Bestie? Think so? Thank you. I want to make some changes to fit the sensual theme better. They give you a pen drive, and before you can ask why, they continue. Put a sample of the song in it so you can begin to work on the choreography. You get the pen drive from them with a smile. It was really kind of them to think of that. Thanks, Napster Luke. They nod and seem to hesitate for a moment before saying, which music genre would you think would go good for the song? The article you read pops into your mind as the song keeps playing. It's a suave beat to it. Pop is really trending at the moment. Maybe we should stick with him. What do you think, Napster Luke? They give a shy smile and nod. Oh, Metaton will like it. He loves singing pop songs. He sure does. You smile at the thought of Metaton singing, but thinking about him and the performance makes butterflies go around in your stomach. Well, kill the butterflies then. You sigh at your lack of control over your emotions. Are you nervous? Napster Luke pulls you away from your thoughts and you look at them with a raised eyebrow. Nervous? They nod slightly and you wonder if they could somehow know somehow how you feel about the performance because of their magic. They look at you with attention. Is the choreography troubling you? You let a chuckle, shaking your head in negative. It's not really the problem. Napsterbook stays quiet for a moment as they seem to think. Is it because of the sensual theme? You almost splutter. spluttering about something. Anyway, but managed to compose yourself. No. To your relief, Napster continues as if nothing happens. Metaton's really excited about it. He told me he can't wait to see the dance you're making. You smile. Your boss is really impatient with things, always eager to see the final results. Are you going to dance with him? Me? Put a hand on your chest, taken aback by the question. Oh, no, I was thinking about directing everything from backstage. I missed you too, Pandora. How are you? I'm well, thank you. How was the vacation you went on? Oh. They look away, pensive. Oh my god, pensive emoji. Yo, who we making out with? I'm about to make out with you, Lee. You watch one brow, curious at their reaction. Why? It's nothing. Seems like there's something they don't want to tell you. Change the subject. Pressure them! Oh god. Change the subject. Be nice to them. You decide to let it slide and change the subject, trying not to make the ghost uncomfortable. Australia was very nice, very warm. Ooh, that sounds fun. Dude, I'm fucking speedrunning right now. What are you speedrunning? What are you speedrunning? Oh, are you doing the fucking stream sketches? Lamau? You know what, brother, because I love you, at the end of stream, we'll go, when I'm done this, we'll go through them as a group. Trying to not make the ghost uncomfortable. Napster Blue. Oh, how is Napster Blue a dateable option? Can I say fuck you to the robot and go for the ghost? Sadly pensive emoji? Damn. We like ghosts who shake in their boots. For real. So Napster Blue, what's the next step for the song? They also don't have much time into the presentation, but you know they can do it. We need to work on the lyrics. Metaton is better at that part. It says my lyrics are too grunge. I think I definitely clicked the wrong button. I definitely clicked the wrong one. Fucking, oh shit. Which one is it? It's this one. Fucking, I confused it. He says my lyrics are too grunge. Oh, how I love you. No, Napster Blue has a habit of being melancholic. Oh my god, me too! Napster Blue, are you, you know, hand flip emoji? Miniton told you if one day his cousin asked you to lay on the ground and feel like garbage with him, that you should lay down and tell Napster Blue to feel absolutely gorgeous instead. No, I'm gonna let Napster Blue go in their feels, you know? Because I also feel like garbage. Damn, Napster Blue, we should lay on the ground and feel like garbage together. The ghost seems unsure for a moment before talking. Oh, guys, we're in. Oh, and you can call me Blukey if you want. We're in, boys. But if you don't want to, that's okay too. You grin, trying to control the swirl of emotion in your chest. Metaton's usually the only one who calls them that. Guys, I'm special! You've been waiting for the ghosts to be comfortable around you since you met them. It seems to be finally happening. I love him. This is a big step into making friends with Napster, well, Blukey, so you can stop smiling. You're about to continue the conversation when someone knocks on the door. A second later, the door is thrown open. What? Oh! Go away! Oh! You ruined it! You ruined it! Why? You can have me screaming from like 8 feet away from my mic. I was on like the other side of my room. We were having a moment. And then, Blukey dear, how are you? I can tell you how they are. I can tell you how they are. Because fuck you. Fuck these butterflies. They suck. I'm handing in my fucking resignation. Fucking, which one is it? I need Valius angry. Thanks, bro. The accurate. Fucking, fuck your resignation. Fuck you, bitch. Giving you my resignation. God, I hate him. You ruined my moment with Napster Blue. At the sight of Metaton, the butterflies in your stomach go out of control and you want to slap yourself. Good, slap yourself. Metaton sees you and stops in his tracks. Oh my. He gives you a sly smirk and you swallow dry. No. What are you guys doing here all along? We were having a moment and then you fucking interrupted. Wouldn't you want to know? Recomposing yourself, you mimic his smoke. You wouldn't want to know. Metaton blinks and you worry for a moment that you went too far. But then he laughs. For real, I'm not swallowing nothing for you. You feel your stomach do a little flip. No, it doesn't. Although this time, you can't even be mad. I'm grabbing this motherfucker by, like, these. Because I want the... You know what? I'll accept you. I'm grabbing this motherfucker by his flaps. Right? It's called Dancing with a Beautiful Robot. Almost had requested I play it. But I'm grabbing this dude by these flaps on his shirt. And I'm shaking him. And I'm shaking him. Aggressively. I want this motherfucker to wear blue! You know what? Maybe if this motherfucker wears blue, maybe I'll like him. But all this red and pink? No thank you. You love when he laughs like this. with all his soul. He doesn't have a soul, he's a robot! It's a genuine laugh, nothing like the rehearsed one he uses on in his shows. I think it is. I know you guys get along well, but don't get along too well, darling. I'll do what I want! Fuck you! I'm like, I'm doing that thing that I do where I like flip off my computer screen and I'm just like aggressively shaking my hands. I might get jealous. Good. Get jealous. Die. You smile, trying to not get flustered as words. Fuck your flusteredness. You glance at Blukey and grin. Yes, I do! Blukey and I are good friends. Oh, damn, me and Blukey can be more. Please. Me? I look like one of those people that would... Yeah. I mean, like, I would judge people. No mercy, absolutely. I can see that. Damn. Stop looking. Yeah, poke out your eyes, bitch. I love you. Redeem Sippies? Okay. Posture check? Yeah, sorry. Thank you, Lola. You keep staring at each other until Blukey makes a little noise. Is it... Fun. If you can't tell, I don't know my own hotkeys. I am reading a lot. You're reading a lot? Yes. I'm interrupting, right? I guess I'll go. No! No! Mettaton breaks the gaze and stops the ghost before they can leave. Nonsense. Come on, Blukey. Show me the song you're working on. Please don't leave me alone with him! Okay. Yay! Blukey plays the sample of the song and Mettaton has a focused face on as he listens to it. Music keeps playing as Blukey turns to the robot. What do you think? I love it, Blukey. It'll go marvelously with the new concept. Oh, I'm glad. You watch their interaction with a smile. Mettaton always puts up a show when he's around other people, but when he's with Blukey, he's much more at ease. Like he can relax without having to entertain everyone at all the time. It's a great sight. We still need to work on the lyrics. I know. The robot hums and his gaze shifts towards you, catching you off guard. Anything you want to share, beautiful? What are my hotkeys? Shit, what are my hotkeys? fucking... Which one is it? 7. Yeah. Oh. You look to the sides and once again remember the article from this morning. I'm fine. Provocative Lee. Damn. I read today that provocative lyrics are trending right now. Blukey nods, agreeing with you. Ah, Blukey, my love! Wrong one. God, I need to label my hotkeys, man. That's true. The radio doesn't stop playing the one called Fell in Love with a Monster. Metathon hums, thinking for a moment. And how do humans use them in their songs, darling? There's no mystery, really. God, I hate him. Let your eyes wander around the studio as you think of some examples. If the meaning is too heavy, most people tend to circle around it, using metaphors instead. My, I see. Ugh. He looks at you with an unreadable smile, and you arch one brow, staring back at him. What, do you have an idea? He blinks as if breaking off a haze before a smoke lifts his lips. Not yet, darling, but I'm sure it'll come around. Damn. Can it come around when you're not near me? You nod, averting your eyes from his pink ones before your stomach erupts in butterflies again. Can I not? I assure you I have not eaten my brother's butterflies, so I do not understand why they are in my stomach. With a sample of the song from Blukey, you leave them discussing the lyrics and go to your studio. You begin with the main dance, the one that Metaton will perform. This time you force yourself to imagine your boss dancing to the intuitive song to better create the moves. You bite your lip at the image, but keep going. Why did they have to go with the sexy theme? You almost sigh as you move. It's indeed a great idea, but it doesn't make trying to stay professional any easier. Shriek leaves your mouth as you trip over your own feet, and you breathe down hard. The choreography, focus. Immersing yourself in the dance, you close your eyes and feel your body moving. You still have to go over the dance with Metaton and the backup dancers when you finish, so you have to work faster or it won't. Damn, the game closed on me. or it won't be ready for Sunday. Making a super elaborate routine in a oh, is there a saving thing? Should I have been? Oh, okay. The day goes by quickly as you create the choreography and the sun begins to cast. Okay, it's okay. We didn't miss much. Oh. It doesn't save? Oh shit, okay. With Blukey's song, playing for what seems like the millionth time, you try out the movements you created throughout the day, writing them down when you're sure about them. When the song finally ends, oh shit, come to an end, blah 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 blah, working hard I see, darling. You turn around and face the owner of the low voice, Metaton leaning on the doorframe staring at you. I'm gonna punch him in the stomach. That's crazy. I've dented Cypress. I'll dent Metaton. I wouldn't be expecting anything less from you. Expect less from me. Expect nothing from me. Sir, I hate to, what am I trying to say? I hate to inform you, but however, expectations and me do not mix. You are going to be disappointed. Eyes travel over your body, paying attention to your ragged breath, and you swallow dry. No, I don't. How long have you been here? You can't help the suspicion coding your voice, but Metaton doesn't seem affected by your tone. Oh, not for long, dear. I didn't want to disturb you. Well, you're disturbing me by being in my presence! You were so focused. Know your eyes at him, not really believing his words. You turn to get your bottle of water from the ground. When you turn to him again, you see his eyes locked on you. No. Averting your eyes from his gaze, drink a bit of water, hoping the coldness of it would cease the hot feeling coursing through your veins. Metaton clears his throat as he finally enters the room. So how's the choreography going, darling? How are these nuts going? Did you think something? Take another gulp of water before answering. The steps you saw are for the backup dancer's part. I still have to create yours. What about you? Are you going to dance? I'll be backstage this time. You say, unintentionally squeezing the bottle in your hands, looking out the window, avoiding his gaze. Since we won't have much time to practice, I'll be back there making sure everything goes smoothly. This is the main reason. But the more urgent one revolves about your uncertainty dancing by his side with a sensual theme. Listen, I know I am gay. I'm not this gay. The blatant. That is the biggest bold-faced lie I've ever told. Also, I just noticed the clock is his legs. Okay. I'm slowly losing my mind. May end up doing something foolish, so it's better to not risk you losing your job. Metaton seems upset, but nods. Good, be upset. Cry. 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 Alright, I'll let it pass this time. Metaton gives you his best convincing smile. Do you have anything ready yet, darling? A sneak peek that you can show me? No! You furrow your brows. You were watching just now. He raised his hand dismissively, seemingly dissatisfied that his smile didn't work. Oh, please, that wasn't enough to soothe my curiosity. Your curiosity can go unsoothed. You chew on your bottom lip for a moment, wondering what you should do. What if I don't? What if I just don't show him? Is there multiple endings to this game? Wait. Is there multiple endings? Oh, okay. I'm not gonna fucking show him. You're still unsure about the dance and don't want to commit to a draft just yet. it isn't ready yet. You smile apologetically at him. I want it to be perfect when I show you. He seems disappointed for a moment, but then his face stretches into a big grin. You can be disappointed. I told you you were going to be disappointed in me. Now I can't wait to see it. I know it'll be perfect just like me, darling. I'm gonna kill. In-game Twitch. In-game Twitch. It's all jokes. I promise. You laugh at his narcissism. Of course he'd say something like that. Thank you, boss. Yeah, call him boss. Hit him with a boss. Don't call him Metaton. Hit him with a boss. Metaton opens his mouth to say something when his cell phone rings. Good, get out of my sights. Excuse me a moment, darling. Good, out. I'm like aggressively pointing to the door. I'm like, out. You watch as he turns around and answers the phone. MTT talking. There's a silence for a moment as he listens to whoever is on the other side of the line, and you look over your choreography notes, trying to not pay attention to the conversation. What? You almost jump at Metaton's loud voice. He turns around, outraged. You wonder what happened. What do you mean the venue is occupied? There's a rapid noise coming from the phone as the person tries to explain themselves. So you're telling me the little white dog won't let anyone get in there because he's sleeping and blocking the door again? I love this dog. This dog is my new best friend. A dog. Metaton lets out a big sigh, passing a hand through his hair. You watch and wonder as his dark locks. That sounds like a skill issue? Real. As his dark locks go back into place as if nothing happened. I'll be there in a minute. He smiles at you after ending the call, a hint of apology in his eyes. I must go now, beautiful. I have a problem to take care of. I want to see the dog. He waves as he heads over to the exit. Keep up the fabulous works. You wave goodbye at him and stay there, stunned, looking at his retreating frame until he closes the door with a bit more force than usual. Good. Get out my dance studio. You hope his employees succeed in making the little dog leave before he gets there, or else it looks like they're gonna have a bad time. Oh my god, Undertale reference. Wow, there's an Undertale reference in the Undertale game? I'm an idiot. I'm a genius. I'm so good at this. It's early in the morning when you begin to dance again. You arrived home late yesterday, your body aching for sleep. But even though you were exhausted, you didn't sleep well, too preoccupied with the choreography. And even if you're tired, you have to push yourself today and finish the rough draft of the dance. Last night, Blukey sent you the instrumental of the song with the alterations, so it's easier to make the movements synchronized with each other. Blukey, my beloved! Blukey! Slowly. The day passes by without you noticing, the daylight slowly giving way to the dark hues of the night. You brought some snacks with you, so you didn't have to leave the studio to eat, but your head is beginning to get heavy. So after going on the finished rough choreography, you sit down for a moment, watching the city lights shine from the large windows. Drinking a bit of water, you breathe deeply, catching your breath. I really need a 5-minute break. Whole day break, actually, your brain insists, making you smile tiredly. You stretch and groan, feeling your muscles protesting. Sucks. But you know this is all for a good case. You can imagine Metaton's face when he sees the final dance. You're insane. You are cracked. You hope he likes it. But something keeps puzzling you, as memories from the previous day fill your mind. What did he mean when he said that he'll give you what you've been wanting for a long time? Raise, 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 raise. Dude, I need a raise and or to be fired. That sounds like the best thing ever. It could be just as usual flirting, but you aren't sure. And more importantly, even if you don't know what you've always wanted, your mind screams that yes you do, but you ignore it. No, don't ignore it. It's a raise, it's a raise, it's a raise, it's a raise. Sound of the door opening gets your attention, and you pause mid-stretch. Neo, what are you doing here, darling? You're fucking non-existent, mother. You turn around and see Metaton entering the room. You didn't even notice him approaching. Oh, hey boss, I'm finishing the choreography. Get up quickly. You hiss a bit at the soreness in your muscles. Damn it, you're definitely tired. Mephistopheles. Metaton purses his lips as he watches you. You know what time it is? You give a tired chuckle, glancing to the clock at the wall. Late? Late. He approaches you, a determined expression on his face. Sit down, darling. Sit down. Never mind. You look to the sides, lost. What? Why? Sit. Am I a dog? Itch. You bite your lip as you sit on the ground. Now lay on your stomach. With a nervous sigh, you do what he says and wait. For a moment, everything is silent, but then his fingers touch your back and you jump slightly. It's just a massage. Relax, beautiful. He sighs, shaking his head. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Look at all these hard muscles full of tension. I'm a little bit of a beefy man, what can I say? You feel the vision, you swear you see movement on the other side of the door. Then Metaton's fingers press down harder into your back, and you close your eyes, having to fight back a moan. Massage is doing wonders for your tired muscles, but it's difficult to concentrate. Metaton inches his face closer to yours, hands still massaging you. Oh shit. Loculus, don't look. Anyway. You want to know a little secret of mine, darling? Besides, his fingers work with on a knot. Sure. Something began to vibrate on your— Huh? Something begins to vibrate on your back, and you gasp, glancing at him. Mettaton smirks at your reaction. Seriously? Your fingers vibrate? Oh my god. You ask in shock before putting your head down again. This was definitely Dr. Alphys's work. Mettaton's laugh reverberates in the quiet room. Yes, darling, do you like it? You nod half-heartedly, feeling the tiredness of the day seeping into your bones. Your eyes flutter closed as his vibrating fingers work on your back. With each passing moment, you feel more and more relaxed. Neo? You hear Mettaton calling your name, but you're tired. So tired. Love? Gay? You try to answer, but your body doesn't obey you, and your mind gets more and more and more foggy until it goes dark. The sound of someone talking makes your eyes flutter open. Looking around, you see expensive furniture around you, and outside the large windows, you can see city lights stretching into the horizon. What? Your sleep-cut brain tries to process where you are, and after a brief second, it dawns on you that everything in the room is mainly pink, even the bed you're laying on right now. Mettaton. You sit up and turn around frantically, trying to find your boss, your heart speeding up in your chest. This place is probably his flat. The last floor of the MTT building. How the hell did you get up here? Couldn't let him there. Leave? I assume it's supposed to say I couldn't leave him here. Leave him there. You hear Mettaton's voice coming from another room and freeze. He seems to be talking on the phone with someone, and you strain your ears to listen. No, he's sleeping. I know, Alphys. I'll be careful. I won't say anything for now. So it's Dr. Alphys he's talking to. But you're more preoccupied with what he means by being careful, and try to keep listening. Is this about the surprise? And now I have to check on him. Blow a kiss to Undyne for me. So true. You're at a loss for a moment at the mention of the name. Then you remember the strong fishwoman that was with Alphys in one of Mettaton's show, and nod to yourself. That Undyne. It isn't easy to forget about her and her fierce personality. Oh, darling, you're finally awake. Jacket! Jacket! Mettaton enters the room and you gape at him, breath caught in your throat. He's dressed in a pink faux fur coat and some shorts. He looks completely amazing. Lighter pink tone, bringing out his eyes. Mettaton gazes at you and you quickly avert your eyes, trying not to stare. You had me worried for a moment there, dear. Blacking out like that? Ah yes, that's how you got here. You fell asleep while he was giving you a massage. How unprofessional. You feel your cheeks heat up and get up from the bed. His bed, you notice, biting your lip. I should go now. Thank you for helping me out, boss. You head for the bedroom door, head dipped low in embarrassment. It's really late, darling. Why don't you spend the night? Your eyes grow wide at his words as he stopped. Did he really just say that? Your mind fills up with ideas of what he could be implying, but you shake your head. I don't want to bother. You never bother me, Neo, darling. Say my name, followed by the word darling. So Septus core of you? Septus core? You bite your lip, pondering for a moment, your mind divided between staying and leaving. Leave! Leave! Get out of here, me! It'll be dangerous to go home alone now, but there's also the romance ban. If someone sees you here, it'll be a huge scandal. But you can also risk leaving really early in the morning when no one has arrived in the building yet. It's a tough decision. Stay? Why? Fine. Give him a little smile, looking at the couch on the other side of the room. I'll sleep on the couch then if you don't mind. I'll leave really early in the morning. He smiles, his eyes almost shining with excitement. Don't worry about it, beautiful. As you go to the couch, you see some pink diaries on the floor that you didn't notice before. What are those? Metaton's eyes widen a fraction before he rubs his neck. Ignore them for now. Books! 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 No, books! I want the books! I want to read them. I want the books. I want the books. Moves. I want the books. I really want to share it with you, and it's better to wait until after this chaos is over. Books, 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 books. Books. Your curiosity is eager to know more, to discover more things about him, but you're aware that it's better to wait and respect his time. Alright. Is this part of the surprise? Metaton shakes his head and chuckles. Oh no, beautiful. The surprise is something else. What? You bite your lip, wanting to know more, but you know he won't spill anything until the end of the week. Metaton grabs a pillow and some covers for you and puts them on the sofa. Wanna watch some TV, darling? You're fucking mom! You know, it'll take some time to digest the information that you're going to sleep in your boss's flat, then relax enough to actually do it, so you nod. Sure. You expect Metaton to go back to whatever he was doing after turning the TV on, but the robot sits down at your side, not making the situation any easier. You breathe deeply. Relax. Just act natural. You try not to glance at his form by your side, but the way his coat is opening more and more, revealing his metal skin. Focus on the show of the screen. When Metaton's plays is on air, you smile as the plot comes back to you. I remember this one. Flat is very British. It's very British. I like this picture. I just noticed this picture behind his bed, and it's him. Can I bring Oculus back? Come back here, baby. Come back here, my baby girl. You can sit by Big Papa Neo's boobies. Sorry. A story about the journey of Frisk in the underworld and until they destroyed the barrier. The child ambassador even participated, portraying, well, themselves. They told you one time in secret that what happened in real life wasn't exactly like the play, which ends with Metaton helping Frisk break the barrier with his powerful voice. Metaton laughs as he appears on screen in a beautiful blue dress, quite similar to the one... Blue? Similar to the one, Lion usually uses. This one is this is one of my favorites. You know what should be your favorite? I'm still shaking you by this coat. Please wear blue. You end up watching the play together. He still knows the lines and acts them for you, making you laugh and forget about your nervousness around him. You don't know when your thighs begin touching, but you're too comfortable to move. Metaton's metal skin emits some sort of heat that relaxes your still tired body and makes it hard to pay attention to the TV. It's at the final fight with Asgore when your eyes grow heavy for the second time today and you close them for a brief moment. Not a brief moment. Bright light makes your eyes flutter open. You notice with a hiss that your head is on something hard and you move looking up. Breath gets caught in your throat when you see you're leaning on Metaton's chest. Put a hand over your mouth, suppressing a gasp as the memories come back to you. Mr. fallen asleep while watching TV, but why didn't Metaton go back to his bed? You can hear your rapidly beating pulse in your ears as you try not to freak out. If someone sees you right now, the scandal will be real. Will Metaton consider this some sort of flirting and fire you? You aren't sure, so you quietly begin to move away from the sleeping robot. There's a little sound similar to one of the computers that makes when they're initializing and you freeze. Metaton blinks a couple of times. He looks around until his eyes He looks around until focusing his eyes settle on your mortified ones. He smiles, not seeming bothered by it, the position you are in right now. Oh, hello, darling. The sound of his voice makes you come back to your senses as you begin to get away again. But in your rush, you lose your balance and end up leaning on the heart-light stomach for support. I put my head in my hands. I do sleep on metal. And then lets out. Mettaton lets out a breathy gasp, and you feel your face heating up instantly at the sound. You quickly remove your hand and resume getting away from him, putting some distance between you two. Mettaton looks away for a moment. You see the heart is brighter and before, but the robot clears his throat. The light is gone. Did you sleep well? You snap your head to him and shake your head in embarrassment. I'm sorry, boss. I shouldn't have stayed. He puts a hand on your arm and gives it a little comforting squeeze. Neo, darling. Deftest. Calm down, it's okay. A part of you is happy that it didn't seem like he's going to fire you for this, but the other can't calm down. If you leave now and someone sees you, it'll definitely look like a walk of shame out of your boss's flat. Unfortunately, it wouldn't be one. Your mind insists as you almost nod in agreement before furrowing your brows. Now's definitely not the time for this. Looking at the clock on the nightstand, you let out a worried sigh. You slept too much. Now people will be roaming around the building. You should have left earlier when no one was around. I'm sorry, this isn't something an employee should do. If someone sees me, it can ruin the whole show. It's difficult to look at Mettaton in the eyes when you talk. He looks at your sorrowful expression and his eyebrows furrow in worry. Oh, darling, I consider you much more than my employee. You look at him in amazement. What does he consider you then? He continues before you can ask. Now, I already said it's okay. No one will see you here. Mettaton gets up from the couch, going to his closet. Now, you keep some spare clothes in your studio, right? You see him slip out of his coat through the open door, and you breathe down hard. Yes, I do. Grabbing a suit from the wardrobe, Mettaton puts it on swiftly. So worry not, beautiful. I'll go get your clothes. You can take a shower before going to your studio. Your eyes widen as you shake your head as he calmly puts on his belt. Oh, no, it's okay. Mettaton waves his hand, already exiting the closet and heading towards the bedroom door. Shaking him by his jacket, hoping it is blue. It is never blue. On my hands and knees, begging for blue. It should not be called Dancing with a Beautiful Robot. It should be Neo begging robot to be blue. It'll never be blue. Your mom will never be blue! No, I insist. It's the least I can do to help you. You bite your lip, knowing that arguing with him will be fruitless. Alright, thank you, boss. Lets out a long, gleeful sigh. I really want to tell you to call me by my name, darling, but I just love when you call me like that. How about I call you bitch? How about I call you orphan? Mr. Roboto. You tilt your head in confusion as he pauses in the doorway. Tell you what, boss. Don't test me, darling. Don't test these fucking nuts! He winks and then he's gone, leaving you in the middle of his room, mouth slightly agape at his words. You shake your head with a smile. After 2 years of working with him, he can still surprise you with stuff like this. Along with the clothes, Renaissance ends up bringing you a tray with breakfast. You're calmer when he comes back, but seeing him with the tray makes you smile from ear to ear and want to hide in the hole at the same time. How can you keep your cool around him if he keeps doing things like this? Like he it's like he specifically chose blah 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 blah. Thankfully, Metaton doesn't seem affected by you practically sleeping on top of him yesterday and talks to you normally. Seems like you can keep your job for a bit longer. No! I want to quit. I want to quit and or be fired. Taking a shower and eating breakfast, you have to go. Metaton tells you to go first to avoid suspicion. Thank you, boss, for everything. Anything for you, love? Anything for these fucking nuts. Man, calling me that shit, dude. You breathe in deeply, wishing he'd stop saying things like that and spare your heart. We have practice day today. Don't be late this time. You can't be Beauty and Ventura, darling. You sigh. He'll probably be late, and most likely because he'll be busy choosing an outfit in the middle of the thousands of clothes he has. He kisses you on the cheek! Yeah. Darling, you're gonna have to move over here for a second. Don't look, my love. Hello, your sister. Loculus, don't look. You blink a couple of times as he grins at you. I'll be there. You resist putting a hand over your cheek and nod. That's good. See you then. I don't know. It just happened. You almost run as you make your way to the elevator, your heart betraying you and beating like you're running a marathon. This week isn't your week. In the past 2 years, you were able to keep your cool around your boss despite your growing feelings, and now it seems like everything is working against you. Even your boss. It seems like his feelings intensified to a whole new level this week. You blame the sensual theme. When you finally enter your studio, thankfully having not been spotted by anyone, someone is already there waiting for you. Archie, how did you get in here? You're astonished as Archie turns around to face you. The door was open. I kind of like this guy. I'm gonna be so for real. I kind of like this guy. Your brows furrow as you recall what happened the night before. Maybe Metatron forgot to lock it when he left with you. I've been waiting here for some time. Where were you? Archie tilts his head. You can't help the nervous twist in your stomach as you quickly try to make up an excuse. At the cafeteria. Archie gets a little closer to you, narrowing his eyes. Is that lipstick on your cheek? Ah! Your heart skips a beat and you quickly put a hand over your cheek, cursing inwardly. Why did Metatron have to be wearing lipstick? You weren't meeting with anyone, were you? The band. I know about the band, you say as you rub your cheek, trying to get the mark off. Archie glares at you, a serious expression on his face. Good. The tone of his voice makes anger bubble in your veins, and you decide to change the subject swiftly before you can ask any more questions. You need something from me? The publicity team wants to know if the dance is already done. You know your eyes slightly, not understanding why Archie had to come all the way here just to ask that. Could have just phoned you. It is. Archie opens his mouth to say something, but you interrupt him. Your patience is coming to an end. I really need to polish the choreography before the backup dancers arrive. So you glance at the door, and Archie narrows his eyes before nodding. Alright, we'll talk later. Have a good day. Mwah, I love you. I'm being so for real. I would kiss this man simply. Hear my logic. I would kiss this man simply in hopes that somebody would walk in and I would get fired. W. Definitely not because I find this man the slightest bit attractive or anything. Anyway. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. There's options. Where's my brother? Oh, I'm not good with options. It doesn't matter? Okay, nod. You nod, watching him leave. When the door closes, you lean on the bar near the mirror for support. Inspecting your cheek, you can still see the faint mark of Metaton's lipstick. This was close. Too close. If Archie found out you had slept in Metaton's flat, he'd do everything to preserve the robot's image. I mean, he'd convince the entire company to fire you on the spot. Good! Spend the day teaching the new choreography to the backup dancers and rehearsing the older songs. It helps to take your mind off of things. Everyone is eager to learn and do their best at the performance. Even though they're focused, laughter fills the room every now and then, and you smile, beginning to be happy to be part of this group. Next step is to polish the movement, which also takes some time. Cleaning the choreography is essential, but requires a lot of attention. Dance isn't too complicated. Because of the limited amount of time you had, but it's still challenging. And hopefully, along with Blukey's song, Blukey! Metaton and, fucking Shirene's voices, it'll send the message your boss wants. It's already late afternoon when the dancers leave, shuffling their feet and groaning. Run in anybody stay. You have to keep going and go over Metaton's part of the dance since he'll come today to learn it. You dance for a few more minutes before your body screams enough is enough and you have to take a break. Sitting down on the ground, you look at the clock. 1 more minute and your boss will be late. Darling! You almost jump out of your skin at the loud voice. Metaton enters the room holding a pink plastic bag in one hand. You know, humans usually knock. I'm no human, darling. You give him a deadpan face and he laughs, shaking your head and laughing along with him. You get up and he offers you the pink bag. What is it? You look inside suspiciously, seeing bright packages of food and drinks, all MTD branded. Are they the human versions? Metaton rolls his eyes before grinning. Of course, darling. You take a can with human safe sticker on the bag and open the drink. You began working with him. He gave you an MTT drink he brought from the underground. He was thinking about selling it on the surface and wanted your opinion. We're glad you asked. You were glad you asked what it was made of before chugging down the thing, because it was basically a combination of toxic ingredients that would poison you in minutes. Shiv drank it. After the almost incident, Metaton created an MTT human safe trademark version of all his products that were okay for humans to consume and use. Smiling at the memory, you take a gulp of the pink drink, sighing in happiness at the cold feeling that slides down your throat. It has an unfamiliar but pleasant taste that resembles strawberry. Thank you, boss. After you say that, you see him look away for a split second. You remember what he said earlier about liking being called boss and smoke. That only makes you want to do it more often. Metaton points to the bag in your hands. I brought food as well, darling. Go on, choose one. You feel your brows, knowing that you should be going over the dance right now, but there's no time to eat. You open your mouth to protest, and when he shakes his head, don't even begin. I bet you haven't eaten anything for hours. Am I right, or am I right, gorgeous? Man. Man. Yeah. You look away, biting inside of your cheek. I don't want you to neglect your health. Damn! He says with a gentle voice, making you look at him. We're not starting until you eat. Alright, alright. You roll your eyes and grab a bright purple package from inside the bag. Oh my god, it's purple! You know what purple's close to? Blue. Has purplelicious written in big letters on it. You unwrap it and take a bite, sighing in happiness as your appetite grows with each second. The texture of the food reminds you of a muffin, and it melts in your mouth like chocolate. You can't pinpoint the taste that it reminds you of, but it's sweet and recharges a bit of your energy. Mettaton watches you eat with attention. Try to eat faster so he'll stop staring at you, but it doesn't work and you almost end up choking on your food. So you decide to just make small talk in hopes of distracting him. If I choke, I don't have a job. It takes a few minutes, but you soon swallow the last bit of food and turn to your boss with an arched brow. Happy now? Thrilled, darling. After the little break, Mettaton takes off his suit and stays in his normal form so that he can move more freely. This form doesn't have his characteristic shoulder blades, since the risk of poking someone's eye out while dancing was real. You've seen him like this before, so it's not that big of a deal. Sometimes you zone out while looking at him. Remember Diana's advice to not stare at his legs and decide to try that. You decide Mettaton... You teach Mettaton his part of the dance, beginning to work with blocks of movements, then putting everything together. He learns quickly, like always. Good lord! As you move, showing him the step, you notice Mettaton's eyes running over your body. You tell yourself that he's just paying attention to the movement, and his gaze is strong, and you're afraid to look into his eyes and catch a glimpse of what's in them. Good lord! Loculus, I'm sorry. You have to move a little bit more over. Don't look. Pretend you don't see. I'm sorry, Loculus. The way Mettaton moves to the rhythm is fascinating. How the metal plates of his body shift and contort, allowing him to move. You can't help but admire him. I'm fond of fleeching at him. After going over the full choreography 7 times, you both call it a day and relax by the window side by side, admiring the darkened sky. The sound of whirring fan fills the room as Mettaton cools himself down. Take a big gulp from another drink he brought you, after your eyes closing for a moment as you take in the flavor. This one leaves an odd tingling feeling on your tongue, and you wonder if it has magic ingredients in it. The dance is amazing, darling. I can't wait to see it all together. His smile is full of admiration, and you feel your chest swell with pride. I'm glad you like it, boss. You're gonna call me that every time now, aren't you? Count on it. He rolls his eyes playfully as you laugh. How's the performance preparations going? It's doing great, darling. The full show is going to be broadcasted live. Really? That's amazing. You grin happily as it'll probably get a lot of visibility. So what about the lyrics? Mettaton gazes at the large window before turning back to you. Almost ready. It's something I'm feeling right now, and I want to put into the song, but I can't find the right words. Oh, lucky for you, you got a writer right next to you, bro. I'm on it. Doesn't sound so sure, but you put your free hand on his shoulder. I'm sure you can do it, boss. Not the ... He stares at you and you stare back with a smile. Maybe Mettaton has a magnet of some sort because you feel yourself running closer to him. The way his pink eyes look at you seem to tug something deep inside your heart, and your mind can't think of anything but the robot in front of you. A cell phone rings, breaking you from the daze you were in. You pull back in a rush, heart beating rapidly. Mettaton sighs as he answers the phone. Hello? I hope you have a good reason for calling me, darling. I'm kind of in the middle of something here. You took a gulp from your drink, eyes wide. If that phone didn't ring, you could have kissed your boss. Oh. What do you mean, control yourself? He glances at you before clearing his throat. Fine, I'm going. Mettaton finishes the call with another sigh. I must go, darling. The job calls me. Or really, Alphys, since she wants to make some adjustments before the performance. You nod, still shaking at how you reacted before. Your lack of self-control is concerning. This really doesn't seem like a good week for you. Oh, and Diana showed me the clothes for the show. Are you sure you aren't gonna dance with me? You look ravishing in that outfit. You're a fucking mom! You let out a chuckle, trying to not show how much his compliment is affecting you. You're the one who's going to look ravishing. That's what's important. Twirls my hair cutely. Mettaton looks away, pursing his lips. Alright, fine. If you're not going to dance, at least come to the venue with me tomorrow, love. Man! Ah! Scratch your neck, unsure. Maybe staying closer to your boss at the moment isn't the best idea. Worry settles in your mind that you might do something stupid if you stay alone with him any longer. With what you almost did a minute ago being proof of that. Come on, darling. Neo! Hi, Kira. Mettaton sees your hesitation and pouts before giving you a pleading smile. Sorry. Sorry, hold on. She throws a fit when I don't call her this. Hi, Angel. How are you? Anyway. Mettaton sees your hesitation and pouts before giving you a pleading smile. You can have a better idea of the stage for the dance, and I can bask in your gorgeous company. You give him a defeated smile, knowing that you can't say no to that. I'm good, you know? If not evident, my voice is a little bit deeper. Only a little bit. Microscopic amount. Um, just busy with like work and stuff. Yeah, I've just been busy with work, and so I haven't been able to go on like VCs more often. I wish I could. But I hope you're doing well. If you can't tell, I have a new PNG as well. What was I doing? After Mettaton leaves to meet up with Alphys, you're preparing to close the studio, your mind runs wild as you understand what the hell happened today. Yeah, it's... You know, my brother did a great job. Uh, he did fantastic with it. I got different expressions and everything, yeah. But yeah, uh, I'm hoping within the next couple weeks I'll be able to join more VCs to talk to you guys more. It's just unfortunately this week is like the busiest week for me. Yeah. First you wake up on top of your boss and now you just almost kissed him. It was like your mind went completely blank and you could only see Mettaton in front of you. Seems like no matter how hard you try to keep yourself in check, your soul does the exact opposite of what you want. Just don't have a soul, Mao. It's frustrating to say the least, especially with how delicate a situation like this is, with Archie now watching your every move. The worst part is that you don't regret any of it. It's a beautiful day outside. The birds are chirping when you arrive with Mettaton at the venue where the show will happen. There's only one day until the performance, and the preparations are in full force, with the monsters and humans rushing from side to side, trying to arrange everything in time. Hello, beauties. Hello, bestie. Mettaton opens the door with flourish. Everyone smiles when they see him, and you can't help but mimic them, seeing the effect the robot has on everybody. He walks across the room, greeting people and monsters with a grin. You walk by his side, waving at your busy coworkers until Lion approaches Mettaton. He nods at you with a small smile, and you nod back. The monster shows him a prototype dress for the play, and they talk excitedly about the new fashion trends. You look around the place. You make mental notes of where the dancers would go to change outfits and in which sides of the stage they should enter from. Your eyes stop on a person standing a few meters away, their copper hair unmistakable. Oh my god, I'm gonna mouth kiss him! This dude is like... there's no doubt in my mind that this dude definitely hates my character, and I'm going to kiss you. Archie. His words from yesterday come back to your mind, making your brows furrow with annoyance. His head is the only thing. Wait, no, wait. His voice is the only thing in my head. He begins to look your way and you turn around. Shifting your gaze to Burger Pants, who's talking to two new interns, Bratty and Caddy. Guys, maybe I'm more flustered by Archie than I am the fucking robot. Soon you can feel eyes on your back, and you don't have to turn around to know who they belong to. Show Diana the sketch, I'm sure she'll love it. Mettaton urges Lion on. The monster thanks him with a huge grin, admiration clear in his eyes. Your boss turns to you after he leaves. Sorry to keep you waiting, beautiful. Come on, the stage is this way. Is Archie that way? You nod, following him. Glad to be away from Archie's scrutinating eyes. I want to be in his eyes! Oh, good god. The usually noticeable sound of Mettaton's boots on the floor is almost imperceptible with all the commotion. But everyone still turns to look at him when he passes through the corridors, waving at his employees with a trained pop star smile on his face. You pass by Diana, who's organizing several racks of outfit. She smiles at you when she sees you side by side with Mettaton. Give her a warning stare, but thankfully she shakes her head, chuckling. Your eyes widen when you look at the stage stretching in front of you and the huge space for the audience. You forgot how big it was. Can't imagine how many people can fit in this place. It's enormous. The show will have a large crowd. Mettaton bites his lower lip in anticipation. This sprite is the sole reason why I want to, like, slap this man, is this specific sprite. I know, I can't wait. I can. Its excited eyes then shift to a pile of papers on the ground. Huh? What's this? Mettaton bends to grasp the paper and gasps when he reads what's on them. My script! How did it end up here? A movement in your eyes catches your attention as you see a little white dog peeking from behind a block. It winks at you before disappearing, and you open your mouth to alert your boss, but then decide this for the sake of Mettaton's sanity and your own, as well as it's better not to say anything. What's the script for? Mettaton looks up from the papers as he answers. It's for tonight's play. Tonight? Oh, of course. Forgot for a moment that Mettaton still had his daily show to worry about. You really don't have a break, huh, boss? Aren't you tired? He's a robot! Exhausted. Oh, he lets out an exhausted sigh. Exhausted, darling, but the show must go on. You nod, knowing it has to be true. And what's the play about? Oh, it's a story of a... Stops for a moment, a smoke making its way to his lips. A multitude of alarms go off in your head. Oh god, red alert. Oh no. Oh yes, darling. Do you want to help me rehearse the lines for the play? No! Do it? Sure, why not? Metatron claps excitedly, the sound reverberating in the empty arena. How wonderful. Come on, gorgeous. Man! He grabs your hand and takes you to the middle of the stage. You chuckle as he lets go. What's the story about? So first of all, it's a romance story. Wow, I could have gotten that. You smirk. It's always a romance story. What a surprise. Metatron waves a hand at you, tisking. Oh, shush. You fucking shush, you bitch! I'm flipping you off right now. Bitch. You chuckle and he continues. It's a romance story about a noble and a mercenary. Damn, can I be the mercenary and Archie can be the noble? Twirls my hair. The kingdom prohibits the romance, and they must fight against everyone for the sake of their love. Oh my god! Hey! This story sounds kind of familiar! Damn! This is just mine and Loculus' story! OMG! Metatron SBS canon real? That seems a bit dramatic. Fuck you! But you soon remind yourself that this is Metatron you're talking about, so it isn't really a surprise. I'm going to be both characters in the play, so you can choose either one, darling. It's fine. Just keep in mind that the noble has a more forceful personality and the mercenary worries about everything. Alright. You look to side, thinking hard about your option. Does this matter? Doesn't matter who you are. I'm the mercenary. I want to be the mercenary. Wonderful choice, darling. Metatron glances at his lines before looking back at you. Then, in this scene, the lovers are hiding in an alcove, waiting for the kingdom guards to stop looking for them. He beckons you with his hand. Come closer, beautiful. You breathe in deeply into as he says, still trying to maintain a safe distance between you two, but it proves futile when Metatron grabs your hand and pulls you even closer. He makes a dramatic, sorrowful expression as he looks at you. My love, what are we supposed to do? When in every corner there are eyes watching our movements, waiting for the moment to strike. You're so moved by his acting that it's only when he arches his brow at you that you notice he didn't tell you the lines. You whisper in a rush. I don't know the lines. Just improvise something. Metatron whispers back and you tisk, searching your brain for something to say. You clear your throat and talking your best theatrical voice. We should be careful of spying eyes, my dear. I don't want you to suffer the consequences of being seen with a mercenary like me. This is so Neoculus core. Metatron squeezes your hands. The others do not know what I feel deep in my chest. This ridiculous prohibition won't stop me from loving you. Your stomach does an annoying leap at his words, and you tell yourself he's just acting. You should be called a thief, not a mercenary, not a mercenary, my love, for you have robbed my heart. You smile at his cheesy line, trying to not the smile transform into truckle, and you have erupted mine in a way I cannot describe since the day we met. You lock eyes with his, putting more emotion in voice. Even if this wretched kingdom forbids us from staying together, I'll always be by your side. You swallow dry, feeling the lines hit a little too close to home. Maybe this wasn't a good idea. Metatron sighs and entwines his fingers with you, making your eyes widen at the unexpected movement. But I'm willing to give up everything, to be with you. That's so Loculus core. Guys, I don't know if you know this, but I kind of, like, really love Loculus. Look at this dumb, stupid... Oh, no, don't look at that. Wait. I kind of really love him. Oh god, he's so dumb and stupid. I love him. I have to put him back to normal size. Oh, this is so Loculus core. So Neoculus core of you, Metaton. I'm sorry, Metaton's like trying to have like a meaningful moment with me, and I'm like, Luckless! There's something in his eyes so forceful that you want to look away for a moment, biting your lip. Are these lines really on the script? You're beginning to doubt it. A box falls from a pile behind you, the sound echoing through the empty venue, making you jump and let go of Metaton's hands hastily. You look back and see the little white dog hiding again in a hurry. Metaton didn't seem to notice. You sigh internally. You were so immersed in making up lines for the plays that you forgot you're in a busy venue where everyone could walk in and catch you both like this. Metaton's still staring at you, his eyes unreadable. You begin to fidget, scratching your neck. The guards are getting closer, my dear. We must part ways now before they see you with me. Metaton takes her hands again in his grasp and lays a kiss on top of it. No! Ew, I'm like aggressively like rubbing my hand off. I'll agree with this for now, my loved one. But may I give you a farewell kiss as proof of my undying love? You bite your lip hard. Is he being serious? Is this part of the play too? Man, do I have to? Man, but it's okay. I'm gonna pretend it's Archie and or Loculus. You smile, deciding to cooperate with the rehearsal. You may. Biting inside your cheek, you decide where he should kiss you. I have to mouth kiss him? Man, it's okay. Just pretend it's Archie. You smirk before puckering your lips jokingly. He's probably bluffing. He wouldn't kiss you just because of the rehearsal. You chuckle, and then your breath gets caught in your throat when Metaton's lips touch yours. It's not Archie. It's not Archie, pensive emoji. Your eyes widen in astonishment as his hands cup your face. You didn't imagine he'd do it. His lips are soft against yours, and your eyes start to flutter close when Metaton begins to pull back. You're not sure if you want this to stop now. What? When I think about this logically, if I want to... It doesn't really matter? Okay. Because... Let him go. You decide this amount of adrenaline is already enough for your heart and let the robot get away from you. Metaton smiles at you with a dazed expression before he speaks. Thank you, my love. Now we must part ways, but we shall meet again. You open your mouth to reply, but someone pulls away the curtain and enters the stage. Archie, my love! Oh. Wait, Archie, it's okay, you get kisses too. No, fuck you. I'm sorry, I love you, my love. Okay, Metaton, you're gonna be late for the... Archie sees you and stops, narrowing his eyes. The recording. Ooh. Archie, we can have our... Archie, we can have our own... Archie, I need you to listen to me. We can have our own little forbidden fantasy love story right here, my guy. Archie, we could be the mercenary and the noble, right? You are the noble with your forceful personality, and I'm the little shy, meek mercenary. Yes, the forbidden fantasy story. This is my favorite character in this game. Metaton seems surprised, but he's completely forgot about the appointment. Oh, of course. Shut up. He licks his lips and you follow the movement without thinking. His lips were warm and soft. You wonder what kind of metal they're made of. It was probably has to do with monster magic. Thanks for the help, love. You ignore the glare Archie's giving you a nod. Oh, stare at me like that more. Anytime, boss. The sound of his boots hitting the floor echoes in the venue as he and Archie go to the door. I'll see you later in the studio, right? You remember that Metaton is gonna and the backup dancers will rehearse the choreography together today. To be ready for the performance. You nod and force yourself to give him a calm smile, pretending his lips weren't on yours a minute ago. Yeah, don't be late. Will do. He winks at you before walking through the door, a huge grin on his face. Toodles. I'm handing in my resignation. Oh my god. Oh my god. No. Logic. If I handed my resignation, I don't have a job. I can date Archie. Free will. Boom. Archie gives you one last suspicious look. Ooh, don't look at me like that, Archie. Twirls hair before following him out of the room. Letting out a breath you didn't know you were holding. Pass a hand over your face. Metaton's reactions are confusing you more and more with each second that passes. You understand that the kiss was part of the rehearsal for his play, but if you wonder if it could be more than that. Was there even a kiss scene in the play? If I get rejected by Archie when I resign, I'm gonna sob. You let out a humorless chuckle. You know that if it was more than just rehearsal, but you wonder what was Metaton thinking when he kissed you? Did it mean anything to him? I'm willing to give up everything to be with you. That's so the Oculus Core. It's me and Archie. Metaton's words come back to you as you leave the venue, but you shake your head with a tisk. That was for the play. You didn't really mean it, right? Later that day, in your studio, you receive a text from Blukey saying that the lyrics are ready and they'll record the song today. Did Metaton find the inspiration he needed? You keep wondering about it until the backup dancers arrive, going over the song once. So you see they've cleaned and memorized the steps, and you're proud. Hello, darlings. Metaton enters through the doorstep, and the dancers greet him. He's in his normal form today as well. And he stands out as he takes his position at the front. Together they practice, and you walk around, making sure to change the positions between Metaton and the dancers, working, and both dances work together. Well, yeah. I'm blushing because of how close Loculus is to me. You continue until the sun disappears from the sky, giving place to the many lights from the buildings. They shine like stars, replacing the hidden constellations that you can't see because of the strong lights of the city. That's the Dane core. I closed the game by accident. Alright guys, you're dismissed for now. You close practice when the song ends another time and the dancers give a tired cheer. Don't forget to rest. Tomorrow we'll go over the choreography chores again at the venue, so remember to arrive early. After they leave, Metaton leans to the bar, fanning himself, his fans working hard to cool him down. It'll be a huge success, darling. I can already see it. With your dance, Blukey's music, Shirene's voice, and my flawless body, voice, and personality, the performance will blow people's minds. You chuckle, grabbing an MTT pink glamour snack your boss brought you. I hope so. Being this close to him makes your mind wander to the kiss. The way his hands were holding yours the way his hands holding you close as his lips fitted perfectly against yours, your breath mingled into one. Dude, I thought I pretended he was Archie the whole time. Neo? You blink, snapping your attention back to Mataton. You spaced out for a moment there, darling. What were you thinking about, Ochi? Mataton, me. Just to be honest and see what he'll say, so you deadpan. Yeah. Oh. The robot looks at you without knowing what to say, and you chuckle at his reaction, rubbing your neck. You can't bring yourself to tell him that what you were really thinking about. I was thinking that you learned choreography pretty well. His face brightens up in an instant. You see a hint of relief in his features. But if it's because of the change of subject or the compliment you weren't sure, you think so? I'm having difficulty with the movement, darling. I was hoping you could help me. You stop in the middle of taking the bite from your neglected snack, furrowing your brows. He danced perfectly to all the steps, so what is he talking about? Which one? This one. He makes a slow body roll, descending until one of his knees touches the ground. Your eyes locked on his frame as you swallow dry. Oh, this one. You put your food down and get closer to him, looking at your frames in the mirror. Do it again. Commanding, I see. Metaton. Yeah, I'm fucking commanding. Do the fucking dance move again or get out of my studio. Metaton says, but he does the movement nonetheless. You put a hand on your chin as you observe him. You can finally see his difficulty. You need to put your arms more to the back, like this. You do the movement yourself, and so Metaton's eyes never leaving your body, like this. He does the movement again, but it's still not quite right. No. You push your lips, getting closer to him. My mouse just fucking died on me. That was great. Makes the basic pose. He complies. You grab his metallic arms, putting them in the right position, still holding him as you lock your eyes with him in the mirror. Now move. Metaton makes the body roll as he gazes at you. You're pretty sure your face is burning right now, but you don't let go until he stops. There you go. Thank you, darling. His voice is soft, so uncharacteristic for him. You can't, and you look up at his face instinctively to see what's wrong. He's giving you a smile, so warm that it makes your breath get caught in your throat. He shouldn't be allowed to do that, especially not after what happened today. It's already difficult enough to be this close to him. Give me 1 second. MF, my mouse decided to die, and I don't appreciate it, bro. So I gotta, like, you know, I gotta be, like, slay. Okay. Okay, there we go. Okay. You nod and get away from the robot before something similar of what happened at the venue occurs. Grabbing your snack, you resume eating to occupy yourself. Luke, you told me you'll record the song today. I imagine you finished the lyrics then? Metaton stands by your side and looks at you with a strange look in his eyes. Yes, I finally found what I was looking for. Is it a sense of dignity? Is it a sense of dignity? You smile, glad he was able to find inspiration to write. That's great. You can feel there's something unsaid between the two of you, and as Metaton helps you arrange everything to close the studio for the day, a moment of silence falls over the room. You glance at Metaton, seeing the lights from the building outside reflecting on his metal skin. Your eyes focus on his lips. You still can't get over that kiss. Yes, I can. Ready? It was Archie. Done. Maybe kissing people like that is a common thing for an actor like him, but you felt like there was something more to it, and the uncertainty is almost driving you crazy. What do you mean 16? Oh, slay. You're aware that tomorrow is a big day, and you were already lucky not to be fired for what happened today, but you can't help but doubt. You can't help but doubt that it's going inside your soul. I don't have a soul. Valius has my soul, so I don't have one, so there's no doubt growing in me. This whole week, Mettaton has been acting strange around you, and today was the last straw. You can't pretend that this isn't interfering with your job anymore. If you don't hear it from Mettaton, you won't be able to rest. You think of a subtle way to ask him, and with a deep breath, you start talking. Boss? Yes, love? You aren't sure, when he began to call you love, but you have many other things to worry about right now, so you put it to the side, and that's something for another day. But what happened earlier at the venue with the play was everything you said in the script? Mettaton blinks a few times before letting out a laugh. Of course. I had to improvise a little because of your new lines, beautiful, and I have to thank you again for that, but it was all in the script. A little pesky hope in your chest that wishes that there was something more crumbles at its words. Why do you ask? Wanted to hear for him, but you got what you wanted. You smile, trying to ignore the aching in your chest. I was just curious. Let's go! There is no feelings! Ochi is mine. Okay. Now you have no reason to not focus completely on the presentation tomorrow. But what about the surprise? Small voice says in your head, making you widen your eyes. The surprise. Mettaton tilts his head as he analyzes your shocked expression. What is it, darling? Is something the matter? What about my surprise? Your surprise? You narrow your eyes at him. Can't believe you forgot about that. Mettaton leans in closer to you and whispers about giving you what you wanted for a long time. You tisk, backing up, and Mettaton laughs with all his soul. He's a robot, he doesn't have one. You cross your arms over your chest, unamused. Me. This has been me the whole time. Oh, darling, aren't you an eager little thing? Eager? Little? I am 6'4". Call me little again, and I'm going to cry at you. You purse your lips. Come on, I've been waiting a whole week. Mettaton sighs before muttering in a quiet voice. I've been waiting for a year. It's so gay. Your eyes widen as his words reach your ears. What? Oh, look at the time. He looks at his wrist, but he doesn't have a watch. I have to go record the song. Wait, boss, I'll see you tomorrow, gorgeous. Toodles, handing in my resignation. Mettaton. You try to call after him, but he's already left. You sigh, picking up your half-eaten snack. What does he have to make it... to make it so suspenseful? As you finally leave the studio and the silence of the night surrounds you, the disappointment from hearing from Mettaton that what all happened in rehearsal was in the script creeps into your mind, making you sigh. But you won't let it bring you down. It's better like this since nothing could happen. Because of the romance ban anyways, you have to move on and focus on the show. To relax for tomorrow, you decide to watch Mettaton's play at home. Like he had told you, he was portraying both characters. In one half, he was the noble, and in the other, he's the mercenary, his lover being a different person each part. But during the whole 1.5 hour in which Mettaton declares his love for the other protagonist, there wasn't a single kiss scene. What happened in the rehearsal wasn't in the script. Oh my god, here it is. Humans and monsters run from side to side across the backstage, carrying clothes, makeup boxes, sound mixes, and more makeup boxes. Everything is chaos and you smile, albeit a bit nervously. It's the big day. Everything is almost ready. You have 1 hour until the show begins. Looking quickly from behind the curtain, you see Mettaton's fans already waiting for him, calling his name from time to time. All the tickets are sold out, so the place is full of humans, monsters who share the passion for the charismatic robot. There's a premium part of the venue where you see skeletons stands waiting there along with the crowd. Remember seeing them before in one of Mettaton's shows. And speaking of Mettaton, you hadn't seen him anywhere since yesterday. He must be busy with all the preparations, even more so than everyone else. You can't get over the fact that he lied to you about the script. You let a small sigh. Why would he do that? But you decide to worry about this when the show is over. You must give it your all and make the performance memorable. You go backstage to check if the dancers have already arrived. Looking at the buffet table, you see a little white dog and Shuffle. It seems like they weren't able to make him leave. He begins to bark at the table, and when people give him food, he refuses to eat. That's weird. Maybe he wants something else. With furrowed brows, you turn around to go find Diana as she runs past you with her hand covering her mouth like she's going to vomit. Diana? Oh, but she's already far away, heading towards the bathroom. You take a look around and notice some humans employees sitting on the ground, with their monster co-workers standing over them with a weird expression. A bad feeling settles in your stomach. What's happening? Medical assistants arrives to take care of the sick employees, and you notice the little white dog is barking more insistently at the buffet table. Only humans are close to it, grabbing plates of food. The monster employees prefer to not eat human food in situations like this, since it would take longer for their body to digest the food and pull them down. You get closer to the dog, and he wags his tail, happily as someone's paying attention to him at least. Hey, what's the matter? Oh my god. Oh, she poisoned the food. I love him. You ask the dog, and he growls at the table. With furrowed brows, you try to look around the buffet for something strange. Then it hits you like a bucket of cold water. We didn't ask for a buffet. Mettaton always leaves the celebrations for after the shows. You run to the front of the table, stopping your human co-workers from grabbing the food. Stop, don't eat it. They all stop to look at you with furrowed brows. What's the problem? Did something happen? You nod, pointing to the food. Mettaton never asks for backstage buffets. This shouldn't be here. Some people wrinkle their noses at the food, putting it back on the table. What, do you think it's poisoned or something? That person laughs, taking a sweep from the table. Before you can stop them, they chew and swallow the food with a smile while everyone stares at them. See? No problem. The others sigh in relief, and you have a bad feeling about this. The person shakes their head at you as you tries to walk away. After the first step, they hiss, putting a hand over their stomach, a pained expression on their face. The little white dog growls at the person, and while the person doubles over in pain. The other employees scream for help, and as soon as a nurse arrives to put the new sick person on the stretcher. It was me! I poisoned the food! My fault! I did it! Watch everything with wide eyes, unsure of what to do. Mettaton is nowhere to be seen. Oh, Blukey! Oh, Blukey. You see Blukey floating in your direction. Neo, what's happening? This buffet was poisoned, Blukey. Please, you need to warn Mettaton as fast as possible. You look around and see that everyone is beginning to get desperate. He needs to come here before this transforms into chaos. I'll find him. Blukey gives you a serious nod before disappearing. You look around frantically. If someone's here to sabotage the performance, then a poisoned buffet is just the beginning. The MTT Enterprise has a lot of rivals, so it's not difficult to imagine that one of them did this. You frantically try to think of what to do. But the employees are talking to you all at the same time, and you can't focus. You're one of the managers, so they expect you to have a solution. Sighing, you rub your temples. Where are the other managers? What are we gonna do? I just shrunk my chair. Hold on. We need to call the police. If we call the cops now, then the information of the poisoning will be leaked and the show will be ruined. How many humans ate poisoned food? You tighten your jaw in irritation and whistle as loudly as you can. Guys, calm down. Luckily, they all stop talking and look at you. We can't lose time. We have 40 minutes until the show. I need someone to make a list of who's ill and who won't be able to participate. We need to find people to fill in for them. A human and monster agree to do that and leave with quick strides. The others stare at you waiting. Whoever poisoning the buffet is probably not done yet. Keep an eye out for anyone suspicious. I hope it was Archie. I'm like sitting here, I'm like, I got like my head in my hands, and I'm like, I hope Archie was the one that fucking poisoned the buffet. An employee arrives with two monsters in armor, and everyone turns to look at them. They're former royal guards of the underground, who now work as security guards for Mettaton. You normally see them when the situation is downright awful, so their arrival isn't a good sign. The little white dog barks at you, and you turn to him, seeing he's signaling for you to follow him. Seems important, and since the dog alerted you about the buffet, you should listen to him. Continue with the preparations, everyone. I'll be back in a moment. The employees nod, a little calmer, and you follow the little dog. He takes you to where Diana is sitting on the other side of the room, her face pale color and her nurse by her side. Diana, are you feeling better? She gives a weak nod. A little. Neo, I'm glad you're here. I saw a stranger going the electric machines. I'd go after them, but I can't. You need, like, to arrest someone? You turn around and see the royal guards behind you. Like, we can help, right, bro? Oh, fuck yeah, dude. The other one nods, his armor shining under the bright lights. When you're about to go to the electric machines, you see Archie walk by carrying a box. Archie! Archie, my love! You watch him with attention, a frown creasing your forehead. Where was he all this time? He was in my dressing room. Why are you sorry? He glances behind him, making sure no one is looking at, and enters a corridor. His behavior is really suspicious, and you wonder why he's been so furtive when everyone else is panicking or sick. We divided between going to the electric machines and following Archie to see what he's up to. Ah, but Archie! Man. I'm doing that thing where it's like, I'm like slowly walking away to the electric machines and I'm like holding a hand out in the direction that Archie went in. I'm like, soon. You decide to go to the corridor that leads to the electric machines with Royal Guard 1 and with Royal Guard 2 and RG02 for short. The other guard went to investigate what Archie was doing. You walk quietly side by side. You hear a quiet sound ahead of you, and RG02 stops you from going any further. Gives you a nod before going first. A man kneeled in front of the machine's wires. You, stop. He stills when he hears RG2's voice. A plier in his hand shining under the dim lights. He was trying to cut off the power. A second longer and he would be successful. He tries to run, but RG2 grabs him by the neck with force. Let me go, monster scum. With quick movement, RG2 pulls the man under his big arms, immobilizing him. The man turns to you with furious eyes. Why are you helping these beasts? Can't you see they're invading our home? You look at the man with disgust. The surface isn't humans' properties. Monsters have the same right to be here as we do. Bring him, RG2. Yeah, kill him! You accompany RG2 as he brings the man back to backstage. The man keeps thrashing around non-stop, but it's futile as he tries to escape from RG2's strong arms. Everyone turns to look at him as he's carried away by the royal guards. RG2 nods at you. I'll, like, deliver him to the police outside. The information about the whole incident will be leaked as soon as he does that, but there's no other way. You nod at the monster, thanking him for the help. No, let me go. He looks stunned at the employees and spits on the ground. You monster scum, go back to where you came from. He groans in pain when RG2 squeezes him, but resumes his shouting until his voice is just a faraway cry. You see RG1 arriving with Archie, who looks pissed to have been interrupted, but apparently he wasn't doing anything wrong, just organizing his papers, and he soon goes back to it. Oh, Archie. You sigh, looking back at the dejected faces of humans and monsters. A human employee puts their arm over a sniffling bunny monster's shoulder, comforting them. We have 30 minutes until the show. It's over. Sounds of boots hitting the hard floor gets your attention. Ugh. 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 You turn and see Mettaton heading in your direction, ignoring the other managers by the side who are trying to calm him down. Everyone's face brightens up seeing the robot. He's already ready for the show, and the new clothes look amazing on him. Diana doesn't joke around. Mettaton gets close to you and gently cradles your face with his hands. Don't touch me! Grr. Don't touch me, bitch. Mettaton gets close to you and gently cradles your face. Are you okay, darling? Don't touch me. Did you eat anything buffet? I'll do what I want. You shake your head as much as you can in his hold, his eyes admiring in awe the new red highlights in his hair. Those are pink. I'm fine. I didn't eat anything. Mettaton sighs in relief and lets go of your face with careful movement, his metal fingers lingering on your skin. Don't touch me. Thank goodness. He turns around to face the other monsters who are looking at you both with confused expressions. You swallow dry, feeling your face heat up a little under the gaze. Gather everyone you can hear. Gather everyone you can hear, darlings. We need to have an emergency meeting. Now. Royal Guards patrol the area to see if anything's wrong, but it seems like the sabotage attacks have stopped. There's a buzz from outside as various reporters are trying to find out more about what happened. Since they probably saw the saboteur being arrested, but RG1 and 2 are guarding the entrances. The employees gather everyone backstage. They circle around Mettaton, ready to listen to him. You hear worried murmurs here and there, and a list with the list with the sick humans' names is in Mettaton's hand as he looks around with serious faces. We have 15 minutes until the performance first. Darling, we need substitutes for everyone who's ill. Lion raises his hands. Everyone turns to look at him. I could help with Diana's part. I know how to organize the outfits. Mettaton nods, grinning at Lion. Wonderful. Now we need someone to take care of the lights. In 10 minutes, almost every task is divided, and everyone went back to preparations. But Mettaton still looks preoccupied. What's the problem, boss? We still need a backup dancer. Oh. Mettaton looks at you with hopeful eyes. What do you say, darling? I know you prefer not to dance today, but could you do this for me? You swallow dry, but at the gentle tone of his voice. I don't have the costumes. Actually, your eyes widen as Lion brings you a paper bag. Diane made these for you in case you change your mind. You have the bag from him with trembling hands. You can't help but be nervous at the sudden change. For the whole week, you prepared yourself mentally not to dance by Mettaton's side. The robot stretches a hand to you. So, love, are you going to dance with me? I don't want to. I have to? Fine. I'm about to bust out the greatest moves you've ever seen a writer dance. You take Mettaton's hand and he beams at you. I'll dance. No, I won't. I'm gonna dance like so shittily. I'm gonna walk out there and like whip a nene. That's it. You hear your coworkers let out a relieved breath and you look around, seeing that everyone was waiting for your answer. Mettaton squeezes your hand with a grin before turning to the others. That's it, darling. We can do it. We didn't get this far, like, to let something like this stop us. The show must go on. The crew gives a powerful cheer and goes back to the work with renewed energy and hope. Throw it back? Yeah, I'll throw it back just for you. Mettaton gives your hand a little squeeze. Let's do this, darlings. With 5 minutes until the show starts, you stand behind the curtains in your costume side by side with the other dancers. They're ecstatic to be dancing by your side, and you can't help but smile. Maybe it'll give them more confidence. If they only knew that you were just as nervous as them. You breathe deeply, heart hammering against your ribcage. When the lights turn off on the stage, all that can be heard are the screams from the fans. Mettaton laughs as he looks at you. It's showtime. Show these fucking nuts! The crowd goes wild when Mettaton enters the stage, you and the dancers following close behind. The bright, colorful lights shine and change in a matter of seconds. The booming music seems to beat at the same time as the rhythm as your heart. You forgot how amazing it is to be in a performance like this, to feel the energy of these people together, and to be a part of the choreography with the other dancers. Mettaton is where he loves the spotlight, the center of all the attention. The old dances go by fast, in the blink of an eye, the fans knowing all of them by heart and singing along. And before you know it, you and the backup dancers change clothes for the last time for the new song. Mettaton taps his feet compulsively as you all wait for the stage to be ready. The crowd keeps chanting, Mettaton, we love you, and you feel goosebumps rise on your arms again. When you get close to your boss and put a hand on his arm, he stops fidgeting. I show them what MTT show can be. Mettaton grins and the crew signals that it is now the time. Oh yes, darlings. Gay. Sorry. He cries out and the crowd erupts into cheers. I hope you're ready for this one. I'm about to whip out the Macarena. I don't want to dance next to him. This is the first time we've been hearing the lyrics of the song, and it fits the melodic perfectly. Besides the suggestive lyrics, the song is about taking risks to be with the one you love. I would take risks to be with Archie. Mettaton really has outdone himself, and his voice sounds as beautiful as ever. You let the melody guide your body, and you're glad to see that the choreography that you made fits the song well. Mettaton glances at you when doing the body roll, and you laugh, hearing the audience roar. Adding the move to the dance was a great idea. When the last note sounds, everyone stops, absorbing the performance. There's a brief moment of silence. We can only hear your labored breathing, and the ovation begins. The crowd screams Mettaton's name over and over again, and the happiness and elation is obvious in his face. He walks to the edge of the stage. Thank you for coming tonight, darlings. None of this would have been possible without you and my crew. He turns around and motions to the backup dancers, the MTT dancers. The crowd cheers and Mettaton continues. Shireen on the vocals. The screams get louder. Napstablook the DJ. Blookie! Applause. Blookie sheds a few tears and the crowd goes crazy. Oh my god, he's so cute. I love him so much. Fuck Mettaton. I want Blookie. Last but not least, Neo with the choreography. Damn right. Mettaton puts an arm over your shoulder and the screams get louder, if that's even possible. You roll your eyes playfully at your boss. Why does he have to tease his hardcore fans? The robot gives you a big smile before letting go of you. Good, don't touch me. You smile back and give the crowd a little bow before leaving the stage with the others, a big grin on your face. Thank you so much for being here tonight, darlings. Your mom. Thank you. People greet and congratulate you as you pass, thanking you for all you've done. You smile with them and you don't see Mettaton anywhere. He's always the last one to leave the stage. Someone from publicity department rushes past you. The ratings were amazing, we broke the record. You are making your way through the commotion, receiving euphoric pats on the back and high fives as you go, your feet coming to a halt when you spot your boss. He's turning his head around the crowd while, like he's looking for something. Mettaton! He turns to you and his expression lights up. With quick steps, you both get closer to each other. It was amazing, darling. Thank you so much. You don't have to thank me, you were perfect there. And the lyrics were perfect for the song. It was your first time hearing them, wasn't it? You were my inspiration to write them. Gay. Gay! Homosexual, gay, queer. Really? There's a glint in his eyes that makes your stomach flutter. The song was about love, so can it be that he feels that way about you? Mettaton opens his mouth to speak when someone cuts him off. Archie, 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 Archie. Oh, damn it. Mettaton. A reporter and a camo monster holding two cameras with their tentacles make their way to the robot. Can we have a word? Mettaton's eyes shy as he gives her his best pop star grin. Ah, of course. He turns to you and whispers quickly. Wait a moment, darling. I'll be right back. He goes to talk to the reporter and you see more and more journalists arriving. Mettaton won't come back anytime soon. You wait for a few moments, but Mettaton keeps talking to the reporters. You try to not sign disappointment as you look away from your boss. Seems that he's already forgotten about you. He probably doesn't remember the surprise. Hey, Neo. Someone calls your name and you turn to them, spotting one of your coworkers. We're gonna celebrate the success of the performance in a fancy restaurant. Do you want to come? You glance at Mettaton, who's still talking excitedly with the reporters, his loud laugh carrying to your ears. You're torn. Maybe he can give you the surprise another day. Well, Psst. Quiet noise catches your attention and you turn around, trying to find the source of it. You don't see anything and you turn back to your coworker. I'd love to. Psst. You glance to the side and see Napstablook in the corner waiting for you. What could they want? You turn to your coworker again with a smile. Go on without me, maybe I'll catch up later. Alright, see you. As your coworker leaves, Blookie approaches you. I'm sorry to interrupt, but it's important. What is it, Blookie? Follow me, please. Oh my god. Blookie's about to confess their undying love for me. Curiosity takes over your mind as you follow the ghost to the corridor. You have no idea what this is all about, but it seems important, so you stay silent. You arrive at a pink door. Oh, and Blookie goes through with ease. Blookie? You open the door and get into the room with caution. This is the pink walls and furniture. Don't leave a doubt as to whose dressing room it belongs to. Thank you, Blukey. A familiar voice speaks behind you as you turn around swiftly, seeing Mettaton enter the room. I'll take it from here. You should tell him before it's too late. Stop being so dramatic, Blukey. Mettaton rolls his eyes and you almost snort at the irony of Mettaton telling someone to stop being so dramatic. When he's the pure personification of drama. Blukey just nods as he goes through the wall and disappears. Finally alone, darling. Get away from me. Don't touch me. I'm doing- I'm the image of almost holding up a cross, yelling at someone. That's me right now. I'm like doing a cross with my fingers. I'm like, step back. Mettaton gives you a seductive smile and you arch one brow at him. Is the interview over? The robot rolls his pink eyes, sighing. Not really. I interrupted it. They never stopped asking questions, darling. It's exhausting. And this is more important. He steps closer to you and takes some steps back. Yeah? You didn't think I'd forget about your surprise, did you? You look away, keeping your mouth shut. I've been waiting for this for so long, love. I wouldn't forget about it. Gay. He grabs your hand, making you snap your head back to him. Now, the thing you've been wanting for so long. Do you want to know what it is? A raise? His smile has a hint of mischief in it. Do I say yes? Do I say yes or no? You just want to scream at him to tell you already, but you know Mettaton loves little shows. He loves a little show and won't rush things. Yes, Mettaton, I want to know. Very well. Gets closer to your ear and your heart does a backflip in your chest with anticipation. The romance ban is over. Cool! Date Archie! Oh, fuck you! Okay, game end there. Oh, guys, I can date Archie. Romance ban over? Archie moment. Oh my god. Okay. Guys, great success. Oh shit, why is Loculus huge? Great success of the video game. You know, I can date Archie now. I think that's what matters. Great game. Oh, wait, fuck. I have to shrink Loculus. Is that the end of the game, or is there more? Is there more? Oh. Fine. What is happening? This one. There it is. Close the game. I just tabbed out of it. It's like someone threw a bucket of ice cold water on top of you. You give Mettaton a puzzled face and let go of his hand. That's it? What, darling? You don't- I mean, I do! I get to, like, date Archie! Mettaton has a strange smile on his lips and you can't help that you can't decipher. So this is the surprise? Cross your arms over your chest as disappointment fills your mind. For a brief moment, you thought he'd declare his undying love for you or something with the way he's been acting with all week, but it didn't seem like that was gonna happen. I was expecting something else. You say quietly, your words almost a murmur, Mettaton hums. I thought you'd like it, because I can finally kiss you as much as I want without needing the rehearsal to do that. That's gay. Your eyes widen, your breath getting caught in your throat. Did you hear him right? Mettaton then laughs with all his soul. Oh, darling, the look on your face is priceless. You're so shocked that you can't get mad at him for mocking you. Are you serious? He nods and you shake your head in disbelief. You're not Archie, it doesn't matter. So why did you lie about the script? Mettaton sighs, passing a hand through his hair, the red highlights catching your attention. If I told you the truth, then it ruined the surprise, darling. Yay. You arch one brow at him, his words making you even more confused. Mettaton chuckles. You see, love, when I told you about the surprise, it was just a bluff, a beautiful, silly little hope that your heart felt the same as mine. But I actually took my time this week to make sure I knew how you felt. It all began with your reaction to making the choreography. I could hear your heartbeat from miles away, darling. It's gay. Sorry. Your eyes widened a fraction. Wait, he can hear your heartbeat? That means he already knew how much he affected you. Embarrassing. You want to dig into a hole and never come out again. You're also kind of afraid to think what other features Alf has put in his body. That's weird. Your reactions only got better as the week went by, so I had a feeling that I was right. At the play, I made my mind. He gives a sly smirk, and you swallow dry, remembering what happened. The way you kissed me was something else, darling. I was barely able to refrain myself from confessing right there. You should definitely do it again sometime. Don't bite your lip at me. You shake your head with a stunned chuckle, ignoring the heat of your cheeks. So you're lifting the band just so you can kiss me? The band's outdated anyways. I already know about the secret dating, and the aggressive wooing has stopped. I see no use to it anymore. A small smile lifts the corner of your lips. I can date Archie. You didn't answer my question. Mettaton rolls his eyes at your insistence. Fine. Yes, darling, I also lifted the band so I can kiss you. Happy now? No. Mettaton then mutters and you can barely hear him. We're not just kissing, but... Excuse me? You're not Archie. You arch one eyebrow. What do you mean? I mean dating, darling. If you want to, of course. You look at him with a serious expression for a moment, then chuckles. Soon the chuckle turns to a full-blown laugh as the stress from the week leaves your body. What's so funny, darling? You rub your watery eyes. I've been worrying all this time that I couldn't show my feelings or you'd fire me. You shake your head with a grin. And now I know that you've already known about them. Also that you feel the same way. This is crazy. Oh, darling, I'd never fire you. I don't want you to think that you work for me. I want you to work with me. He grabs your hand in his metallic one. You've enraptured my heart since the day we first met. Didn't you say something like that at rehearsal? Give a small nod. I feel the same. You feel a smile lift your lips. Did you mean the words that you said that day? You remember the story, and now you can see how much it resembles yours and Mettaton's. And now that you know he actually made the lines up, it all makes sense. Each one of them. He gets closer and holds your face with one hand, glancing at your lips. His gaze is gentle but eager as he looks into your eyes. Can I? You nod and Mettaton closes the distance between you two, his lips touching yours for a second time this week. But this time, he doesn't hold back. He soon pulls you closer to him, deepening the kiss. His hands make you stay flush against his body. You can hear his fans working fast, and you smile into the kiss. Mettaton doesn't need to breathe, but you, on the contrary, do. And soon you have to pull away, chest heaving as oxygen fills your lungs again. Mettaton licks his lips impatiently to keep going, and you smirk. Are you sure this surprise is about what I've been wanting? He narrows his eyes before closing the small distance between you two. No more talking. Stop. He captures your lips once again, and you try to not chuckle at the kiss. His eyes begin to roam your body over, and you shiver. Excuse me! You thread your fingers in his hair and pull a little, earning a groan from him. I see. Someone knocks on the door, making you jump in Mettaton's arms. Mettaton? Kind of busy right now, darling. Come back later. I don't know. I'm so confused. He begins to kiss your neck and bite your lip as goosebumps rise up your arm. But sir, the little white dot absorbed your Dior makeup kit. Mettaton raises his head, an enraged expression contorting his features. He did what? Mettaton heads for the door with quick, almost desperate strides. I'll be there in a second, love. Don't go anywhere. I do hate this robot. You chuckle as you close the door, sighing happily. You are unable to stop the grin stretching across your face. You're probably grinning from ear to ear, but he couldn't care less. Everything is finally falling into place. No, it's not! It's not, Archie! It doesn't matter! Oh fuck, I just knocked down so much shit. You guys couldn't hear it, but I just slammed my desk repeatedly, really aggressively, and I knocked down like 4 pictures. The door flies open and your heart stops for a moment as Archie appears in the doorway. You're damn right my heart stops! He doesn't look happy to see you here. Oh, I'm so happy to see him. You! I knew you were up to something! Oh, Archie, I can be up to you if you want! Archie has a furious look in his eyes as he looks around the room. Who are you hooking up with? Oh, it can be you if you want to! Your lips are all red. Oh, I know that isn't your lipstick. You clench your fist, try to control your anger. This guy's pissing you off and you're about to snap. Who the hell does he think he is, talking to you like this? I don't know, but he can keep talking to me like this. It's none of your business. It's all of your business. Of course it is. Don't you remember the band? You grit your teeth, but Mettaton appears behind Archie and puts his hand on his shoulder. Archie, calm down. He's with me. I want to be with Archie. Boss? Archie furrows his brows and you can hear his brain working as he puts everything together. Did he force you into this? Oh, Archie, I'll force you into something. What? You clench your fist until your nails are digging into your palm. How dare he accuse you of something like that? Mettaton walks up to you and puts a hand on your shoulder, probably to stop you from doing something reckless. Like punching Archie straight in the face. I'll punch Archie in the face with my mouth! It was all very consensual, Archie. But boss, the band. I lifted the band. You what? I lifted it. There's no need for you to worry like this. Of course there's a need to worry. Your image could be ruined. This could cause a scandal. Oh, Archie, do you want to cause a scandal? Mettaton sighs. You don't know how he has this amount of patience. I know you're doing your job, Archie, but it's okay. But I'll do anything to be with him. I'll do anything to be with Archie! Okay. Mettaton interrupts the man, interlacing his fingers with yours. He looks at you with a warm gaze and you feel your body relax, your fist loosening up. And what's fame without a little scandal here and there? He laughs as Archie looks at him with a horrified look on his face. That's horrified, by the way. That's his horrified face. Let's go, love. Mettaton heads out the door, pulling you along with him. Don't stress too much about Archie. I'm gonna stress so hard about Archie. Go celebrate the success of the performance. The robot waves his hand at his image consultant, who's still glued to the spot. Toodles. Never mind, I'm handing my resignation. You look back at Archie with a smug smirk. He knows his eyes at you, and you swear they glow red. But a second later, he shakes his head and looks around in confusion, as if he's just woken up from a dream. The red is gone. Mettaton keeps pulling your hand as you walk through the corridor. Some employees turn to look at you as you pass, and you focus on Mettaton, ignoring the curious looks. Where are we going? My flat, of course. You arch one brow at him playfully. Can I ask why? I think we desperately need to have a heart-to-heart, darling. I'm not talking about fighting. I'm talking about fighting. I'm like squaring up. I'm doing like the why I oughta at him. You stare at him with your raised eyebrows, and he just laughs, putting an arm around your waist and pulling you to him. You huff. Whatever you say, boss. Put emphasis on the last word and smirk as his heart lights up for a moment. You're not gonna make it. We're not gonna make it if you keep doing this. Alright. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I'm gonna stay quiet. Place your lips together, sealing them shut, but despite keeping them curling upwards. Oh, you. He pokes you on the side and you laugh, hugging his waist. You walk together to Metaton's pink limo to focus on each other to worry about who's looking. Even if someone spots you getting in his car, the way he smiles at you makes you forget about everything else. You can't believe this all started because of a simple dance. You glance at Metaton by your side and smile, and hopeful there will be many more dances with this beautiful robot in the future. Is it over? Oh! Okay, we're done. Fucking... What do... Yeah. So, like, pleading emoji? Oh, yes. Almost has sent me... a sketch. Okay. Um... Yes, I've been sent sketches. So, we're gonna do that. Uh... We're gonna look through them together. We're gonna zoom in. There we go. Okay. Okay. Oh, shit. That's fine. Okay. Look at this. Oh, I don't have music playing. That's fine. Pretend there's music playing in the background. I love how angry Valius is in the corner. Okay, slay. Great. I love this. I love him. I love him so much. Oh my god. Oh, me aggressively shaking him, telling him that he should be blue. I love that it is just me slowly losing my mind. I've dented Cypress, I can dent Metaton. It is literally just my slow descent into madness. Get out of my dance studio. What are you doing here, darling? Your fucking non-existent mother. Septus coffee. Oh, me saying man. You're the one who's gonna look ravishing, that's what's important. Eehee. The fucking Archie ones! I fucking hate you, please kiss me. You fucking shush. I forgot he shushed me. Gay people? Loculus, my love. Is this just me yelling at him? Did you mistext here, or is this actually just me yelling at him? Okay. It's me yelling. I've been waiting a whole year. That's gay. I don't want Metaton. Oh my god! I love this! Oh, this is perfect! I'm honestly very shocked that you did not do one. Oh shit. That you did not do one of me yelling about how much I wanted to date Archie. Almost is speed. He's so fast. He's hello, Hunga. Oh, wait. Speaking of almost, hold on. Almost, what are you doing right now? Nothing? Okay, slay. There he is. The man. The myth. The legend.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm insane.
You are
I
cracked.
have layers. There's 20 layers on this cheat. There's 20 layers, and each one is a different.
That's very awesome. You are kind of cracked. Oh, wait, shit, fuck.
I'm
There it is.
devoted.
I don't know my hotkeys, man. There's too many.
Certified number 1 Neo-er right here.
Certified number 1 Neo.
Certified. Certified Golden Muse right here.
Golden Muse, yeah.
That would also make you a golden butterfly.
Oh, slay.
The golden butterfly.
I like that butterflies in my stomach. I did not eat my brother's butterflies.
What the fuck?
I didn't eat them!
Bro, I was sitting here.
Mm-hmm.
At one point I went to eat. And my sister comes in and she recognizes your voice. and she's like, is that Neosy? And I'm like, shut the fuck up.
my Neo-CB here.
I'm gonna yell. Yeah, man, you're kind of a household name at this point.
I am. Yeah, man. Man, is there an Archie dating sim? Where I can just date Archie?
I kind of want to make an SBS visual novel.
We should.
At some point, we should.
We should.
Who the fuck would we do a dating sim of?
I don't know. I was gonna say the brothers.
Mm.
We gotta make it Silas, because Silas is literally the one that wants a relationship so bad and is not get one. Fucking Silas.
I think it'd be cool to have like a host dating sim with like different routes.
Ooh. Except maybe Lelouchia.
Except Lelouchia.
You can have a platonic route with Lelouchia.
My voice cracked. Fuck.
Oh yeah, your voice cracked? Mm-hmm. How does that feel?
I'm sorry.
Anyway,
yeah.
I brought Almost here because I wanted to thank Almost for the sketches.
So far away from you.
Oh, sorry. Oh, wait, shit, that's me. I meant to grab you. Yeah, let me switch you in Loculus. There. But I brought Almost here to thank Almost A for the sketches and B for the game recommendation.
I love you. I
I
hope
love
you
you.
enjoyed. It was.
I loved Archie. Archie, best character.
Yeah, man.
However,
Truly.
I'm also gonna thank Almost for those of you who haven't taken note of the new PNG. Ayo.
I've drawn everything on the screen except for the picture of the library.
What?
I've drawn almost everything on screen.
Yeah.
I just came to that realization.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love this library picture. Don't
I
remember
also
where
love
I
this
got it.
library
One of my
picture.
friends sent it to me and was like, use this for your streams. And I was like, okay.
Dude.
Hmm.
Dude, you know how much, like, content I've absorbed from the 3 years I spent consuming every single grain of Metaton content that existed anywhere on the internet.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, you can see it in my art style. You can
can.
tell. You can tell that I used to draw him all the time.
My favorite sketches are the ones where fucking my slow descent. The fucking Loculus ones are great.
I love how he looks like he has 0 thoughts in his brain.
He doesn't have any. His only thought is writer.
My favorite ones are the second one. The one where you're shaking Metaton.
Mm-hmm.
And then also the Steph Discord one.
The Steph Discord one's so dumb.
It's funny because they both have the fucking boots and the stance.
Mm-hmm.
And the stupid ass smile. And then like Metaton has like the bolt above his eyebrow, and then it's like this. It's like the same as like Septus's piercings.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna punch them both simultaneously.
Me too.
Close my eyes, and then yeah, I don't know what I'm saying. Yeah.
Oh my god, I've been streaming for 3 hours.
And I've been here the whole time.
This game took me 3 hours.
It took me 3 hours when I played it a couple weeks ago too. Yeah.
Mm.
Teehee.
I haven't eaten, so I think this might be ample time to end stream.
Please
Yes.
eat.
Yes. Almost say your goodbyes.
Thank you for watching, my brother. He's amazing. You should like devote all your time and energy to supporting him, actually. Like I do.
I'm almost at 100 on Twitch. I got a fucking I'm doing a 24-hour stream soon. Or I'm not doing one, but I'm part of one. Yeah. Kind of slay.
I was about to say.
Hmm.
How come I didn't know about this, but I do.
You're a part of it too.
Yep, I'm dumb and stupid.
Yes. Perhaps.
Wait, can I make it? Yes, I can.
Yeah.
Never mind.
I specifically booked time off of work so I could go. But yeah. Okay. I'm gonna deafen the call with Almost. Oh, wait, I think maybe you guys no you can't. Okay. But thank you for coming. Stream was very fun. Thank you for those who stuck around. And yes, I have to go fucking eat. But I love you all. Mwah mwah mwah. And have a lovely rest of your days. Heart hands. Never mind. I'm a fucking idiot. Raid. Yeah. Fuck. Fucking. I wanted to raid someone. Hunger. Yes, Hunger. Hello. Please, you can't just say my name, full stop, punctuation. What do you need? Almost. You're undeafened. I can hear you. Probably, yeah. Uh, I I see the sticker name when it gets sent to me. Don't fucking know what it means. I don't know. Fucking yeah. Fuck. uh, Anon Shinji. Oh fuck. Wrong thing.
Thank
There it
you.
is. Anyway, raid. Yeah. Don't know who's streaming right now.
Yeah. um, 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 uh, the twins are
Oh my god.
streaming.
Oh my god. Yeah, we're gonna raid the twins. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. I love you guys. Mama, mama, mama.
Mama, love you.
Mama, 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 mama.
Mama,
But
mama.
yeah. These two. I love these two. They're gorgeous. I love them. Kisses for them. Yeah.